California in the grand Anniversary anniversary. Introducing Abstract Rude. Rude. 2 Max. 2 Max. Ready for the hip-hop.
Cut 'em up when we shut 'em up in the chop fest. Cut 'em up when we shut 'em up in the chop fest. Cut 'em up when we shut 'em up in the chop fest. Cut 'em up when we shut 'em up in the chop fest. Cut 'em up like a chop shop. Shut 'em up cause it's top notch. Cut 'em up when we shut 'em up in the chop fest. A glow protects me, hold it steadily, flowing mentally, readily strapped with word. Only if that's preferred. Don't wanna track out serve. Then a blackout blur. I'll be the causer of. Get applause in the club. You need a helping touch. Repeat yourself too much. Like a broken record. Smack at the broken record. Put a penny on it. Winning opponents. Lead to the house. Are eager to mouse. But get the cheese. Plead to the judge and maybe you'll be freed. With a code of silence. Hold a violent deed. Vow with an oath in the blood you bleed.
Did you understand the meaning of innovate? As soon as I ran, animals penetrated, imitated, sex and violence, regular sounds with sirens, implored, now hiring, the life is firing, killers wanna, lost money, now it's funny, is there any escape? Only studying through me here will set you straight, for the crowd's pray for, waiting for a pay tour, can't remember a time in my past where I've made more, principles, from this to boast, from queens to host, nominal tab, big, so the 1990, 666, make a good night wish on the past and coming, these days everybody wants to be a coming, a New Year's resolution, beating by revolution, if you ask me a question, it's makes a solution, be prepared, I got infrared, get the fear, put you in your permanent bed.
When it's off the hair, we cut 'em up when we shut 'em up at the chop fest, chop fest. Cut 'em up when we shut 'em up at the chop fest.
Commercial rap is getting materialistic like bitches. Shit is wicked, gives me sickness. Pussy whipped addicted, next step ballistic, and that's realistic. Blackness is restricted in the 562 district. Risk it and get me pissed quick. Fuck the lyrics, the true power exists in my fists. Yo, whack lyricists that pick up style like sticks on mountain trips. I unload my words like clips and stay fat like blimps, but masculine. Massive shit, my veins maintain green like cannabis. I serve then vanish, you got sandwich, and that's what I established.
The average MCs have no credentials, remaining dependent on my superior skills to provide the vitamins essential to their survival. But I rock them like the potential with this recital of a target that never stands idle, leaving rivals frustrated. For years they calculated and contemplated hella plots, but never got this. Hated MC barricaded, cause I was created in the name of experimentation. And scientists may be undestructible, one unfuckable hip-hop creation who races the paces, leaving other men hyperventilating. This crew is waiting to blow up like hand grenades, causing mutilation, isolation, and segregation. From whack shit was my election, which results in what I call rhymes, but most people would call perfection. Those who flow without direction, fuck around without protection, get chopped up and mailed back to the moms in sections. Tears and joy, affections, high stakes. Be advised, make no mistakes. You get pushed in leaks with heavy weights when I make your soul levitate.
There's nothing in the seat that I used to sit in. I watch all the people working so hard just to fit in. I'm just a shadow of my former self, an offspring of my dad having sex with my mom. I was a sexually active teenager, switching my major. League I'm in, I see shining, shape-shifting, a little bit of light. It's going on all night. I might be dumb, but I'm not stupid. Check out the way that Tommy V looped it. I've seen a grown man crying in his sleeping. I've seen a grown woman sleeping in a sweeping. Experience like this just makes MCs grow together. Like this. It's like this. We all grow together, like this.
We need to grow like this. We need to come with a mighty fist. We need to be powerful, devour fools in the morning. Storming is coming, weather rush. Hear the percussion, hear the stunts played in the back room. Evil Knievel soonly begins to consume your living room. Commercials, rehearsals, sitting there for 5 hours as the knowledge begins to devour. But it is stupidity, longevity I'm living, forever giving, forever sacrificing, always dicing the whack and the weak. Seek help, medical assistance, persistence, not enough. Rough MCs out there in the open, hoping to be scoping the right objective.
But I don't want to stall anymore, I want to hear some lyrics.
We gotta get with it right now.
No wasting time,
Get right to it.
We said these MCs weak, but they thought they had power. Thought they had dope, but it was gold medal flour. Man, that crap is sour. Don't bring me that. I'm off watching in the watchtower. I see MCs from a mile away and across the street through a crack in the window. They they thought they was dope just cause they was smoking on the fat sack of endo. But they wasn't, they sound so simple and resemble something I heard before. Project Blowed Overlords. By the way, you're welcome to vibe with your Friday night family. You're purified, we're verified, you're high as you can be. Starts with a head nod, I'm wrecking with truly odd. Oh no, let me get the mic back in front, puffing on this third blunt. Rocking with Mr. Chalk and J-Rock's behind this. He's dropping the record and beats jug, completing the puzzle with C-. Didn't mean to take off, but I have to. Blast the glass jaw, abstract rude. And you know if you a southpaw, I still get a hit in. And I'll still get my dividends and pass it to my fellow man. Shouts to the MASSMEN, and it's like that.
Abstract rudiment. Yes.
Everybody know I'm a meanie. Which one of y'all wanna go 1, 2, 3? When I flow, you gon' hit the flow. You ain't gon' hit your goal. That's a mention of all. Get up and wipe yourself off. 2 at a time to the silence where something sees me pause. On the flip, off the edge, I kill it. Instead of letting you kill me. My sound from underground, working muddy, bloody, plus filthy. If you was a superhero, your name would be Packageur. Nowhere near hardcore. I'm the king like yo, Mac. Where the status white, where I stand. You don't understand when I come in with wood. Gotta make it grand. Me and your mom, just alike. Cause we both fat as fuck. Doing acrobatic musical gymnastics. When I flip a tongue like a tongue. Never get stuck on the style. Take the crowd like a kid on a potty. Rockin' a party. Get together, battle. You can see enemies that give me bitches. Beat that ass in the inches. Lick in it. Pounding with persistence. Where do I get my flow? Inquiry minds wanna know. It comes from within when the paper meets the pen. 5 o'clock at the shop. I'm giving lessons then. I'll make your limbs limber from the top to the liver from my axe. I'm known as New Jack Swing. From the lumberjacks, the object of this track is the hack away. I don't wanna have to hear you rap today. I'm a boss star, woman with that marauder, pillaging all the finishmen from their grandpas down to their children, burning up all they log cabins. You call yourself a pioneer, but it's how I'm already happening. Your atoms are smashed in the slaughter, so I bust you done already missed the bus. You useless to discuss your Indian way in the right. So I'm gonna blame you had better days, but right now not one of them. Let me tell you where I'm coming from, straight out the slums of nowhere. Regular people don't even go there. Call me Davy Cockett, with a Kango raccoon that cover my head. Yeah, y'all know where. ACEYALONE.
Swing, and chop. Rest in peace to Tupac and B.I.G. From where I come from, is where I wanted bigger be. Of the black, the stamina and desire. I'm so Los Angeles that I remember on the back of Unity flyers. My community's on fire. Time for you and me to commune ourselves higher. Hit them in the chest, make them multi-million men. Make them multinational citizens the rest. Even within the heat and the stress. A Mexican descent breathes, even and even leaves, even leaving the best. Ow! Believe in your chest that underground hip-hop lives in the West.
MASSMEN. These other rappers tell you lies, sell you dreams. It's so wicked. What a web you weave all twisted. Sick shit, but we all want that meal ticket. Wicked. What a web you weave all twisted. You ain't gotta lie to kick it. We grew the hair on your top lip, peach fuzz on your chin. Bringing the noise that turns boys to men and girls to women while the world is spinning around my peeps. Reaping and sowing, we growing leaps and bounds. Down to earth and lost in space. At the same time, we round the clock and sometimes late. You think rhyming is all I care about? I get in modes where don't nobody know my whereabouts. Y'all just potatoes on the couch, watching MTV and BET, and so many rappers have lied to me throughout their whole discography. To be a G or not to be, you put a lot on it. Don't try to be down when you wasn't, cause true brothers in the street ain't gon' respect you for nothing. We're survival with your rivals, homicidal and a psycho, and it's type O, type A, type AB all over the flow. It's some sick shit, just to explain, gotta get explicit. Just to maintain, you gotta risk it. It's so wicked, but a web you weave all twisted. Sick shit, but we all want that meal ticket.
Seems it's feed time again.
When it comes to rap,
biting season. But me and the clan, see, we ain't going out like that. Only thing MC gonna be biting for me is a big ass knockout fat whack.
Don't teeth on the ground, won't beat, let's clown to the sound that pounds and shakes the ground. I'm a heavyweight, and I can't wait to go a few rounds. Round and round we go, start up the star, I flow flat slow. Kissing my fist, water my wrist when I swing on mid shoulders. Little swole, swell with the bell, let's bail. I'm ready to get in your tail. But talking shit, my tongue just slips, I got a few hits to sell. You just so silly, really. You make me wanna be too silly. With a billy club, 10 buzz, off drugs, while your ass is getting drugged. Like a tow truck, so out of look on the bitch of the spickle, mental thrust. Into orbit, inner orbit, crazy ass coolers, going forward. Looking forward to a meaty greenie. I've been sleeps my meaties, GD beaties, I'm trapping a whack rap. Yo, black, shut that trap, shut the trap, shut. I'm in a mathematics and trap, shut. Doing damage, you can't manage my knuckle sandwich. Knuckle to the nose, who's next for those? Knuckle sandwiches, huh? Knuckle to the nose, who's next for those? Knuckle sandwiches, huh? Knuckle to the nose, who's next for those? Knuckle sandwiches, huh? Knuckle to the nose, who's next? Knuckle sandwich.
As I briefly shake a can in hand and hear the inner click clack and it's whack. Invisible glide on tippy toes, dipped in black, chameleon camouflage with a nylon slid in my face. Hella Krylon, so I'm in need of a somewhat large graffiti space. Replace a portion of brick with an oil base, preferably primer, one coat designer, with a pan and a roller like an old timer, who claims it drains value from property. Pal, you ain't stopping me, you gotta be persistent with your pursuit. If you haven't caught me, my index ought to be at the apex of a Rust-Oleum depressant. Fumigating walls with paint and aerosol air compression, flat black outline, colorful congestions, psychedelic suggestions with 3-dimension shadings and the proper dressings. Make it vibrant. Spare time means my pilot needs to corner fire hydrant. 594 wars, black books to walls, a language silent, yet currently interpreted as outspoken vandalists acting violent.
No ordinary vandal. That Mulligan was no ordinary vandal.
I'm high above a twilight maze of a dingy rain-swept alleyway, doing villains on a rooftop in the middle of downtown LA. This is where I do my graphic, vandalizing, vaporizing, capsizing on a toy rider, with a couple crew members to pull an all-nighter and a stock tip to do some one-liners. I signify, yo, one from the Los Angeles street designers. My tag on the wall is not a scrawl, it's an innovative, creative signature that I leave and style that I draw. Nowadays, I go through a phase when painting Santa Fe's that I cannot explain. I think it's that aerosol methane that's making me feel faint, but I continue to paint on this steel train. I remain calm with 2 more letters to bomb before I complete this non-obsolete style on the illegal surface. Gaining fame for my crew is my only purpose, yet these acknowledgements have become an imprisonment for repeat offenders. So I remain inoffensive and expressive graffiti pieces with a jasper of colors in which my camera releases.
You know how it is with these vandals today. Vandals.
Oh, there it is again. It's like censorship was un-American. I never liked America. I'm not a good Samaritan. The chair I was in, I was where I was in a hot seat. They got beef beneath, so they call me in for questioning. Do you got the spray cans? They can be persistent. Luckily I'm chuckling cause I was pain resistant. Self-expression, learn a lesson. Number 1 example, taking what is mine and I'm calling it a sample. The swine is always on my back, cause I would rap. It's like mass amounts, they pile on the stacks. With so many thumbtacks, then holding up the posters and pinups in my room, waiting till the doomsday. Waiting till the doomsday. Dark.
We have a very unusual act tonight. It's showtime, and may I present. Yeah.
We some real fire-breathing dragons. ADLIB and MADCHILD. Okay. That's war flamethrowers. Family first, motherfuckers. We going beast mode. Yeah. Let me get 'em, man. Let me get 'em. Straight from the hip when I'm shooting. Duke Nukem. Leave my shoe cars fuming while I'm lighting this Cuban. Not of this world, I am subhuman. Mewing, my right hook like Roy.
tried to keep me out, I kicked down the door. Steal from the rich, give to the poor. Outlaw, all my knuckles are scarred. I'm lawless, sipping napalm out of jars. They say that I am the one. Caught me red-handed with the smoking gun. Odin's son, I'm an ogre, run. Old head get ulcers when I listen to these bums. I bring the noise like Chuck. Ride through the slums, hear my voice in the trunk. Yeah, homeboy, buckle up. Hellboy, uppercut, swing a concrete truck. Hey, Jax is back. Badass, wrong side of the track. And you ain't gotta ask, you know I keep it back. When you see me in the place, raise your ass.
I'ma work, you can tell like a style ago. I just spoke like a real nigga, I'ma flow. I'ma come across cold. I'ma get it when I'm get on your knees, you the dick, nigga, fist flow. Never gonna see him, but he do it in the PM, it's the intro. Nigga can't fuck with the blow, with my kinfolk. When I say a line like that, everybody say, property, dropping it, ripping it, dribbling. Always the top of it, holding it down. Close to this microphone, to the opposite of you sides, so rolling a clown. Back in the day we built at the blow of a cell, they hip-hop's holding its crown. The newcomers observed, but didn't play brave, cause they might've got served. For poles of the style, watching the moles around, trying to copy the rap streets, fat at mock speed, rising, owning the crowd. We always baffle cats in posse, fly, see the gold of this crowd, contorted word, assorting verbs at 43rd is the murk where the true souls are found. Thursday night to the Friday morning light, so many MCs in all of them tight. They don't wanna go home till they kill that mic, you'll flip the crowd and get them all hype. But you whack ass fools, y'all better not try. We don't hold our punches, don't count lies. We'll ask you to pass me to kill your high. Meet you on the corner, serve you up outside for nights. Words that strike in the nerve, you're excited for more, cause you like what you heard. Your mind got blown by the rhyme that occurred. We're live in a wreck with a sound is superb. From quest to be young, impressionable, fresh that I've been rhyming. Cause why you was stop, I went it up with some side perceptions that blow to the mid-90s style that it raw. You just take to the history, but assist to be down by the fall. You resist to be like an open wounded blistering round and it's sore. Did you once threw at the game with the rain, like a name with the rains, I can hunt you down like a day, get the rains for the tears of the LMNO, slaying the grains, but I'd rather be the better, let it slide. I'ma put a line that are in, you're a little book, I'm ready by, you were ready for this, I'll slice you like a piece of pie, I got my machete, get this.
Against the granular surface, I make my purpose known globally. You purchase this anomaly's product, grassroots merchant, operates soulfully. Common trends is not that. Watch me wave the wand, I got a top hat, pulling magic out of it. Pop that talk that rocks out a bit. If y'all the salt, I'm the ground pepper. If y'all the call, I'm the leader. Hypnotized with minor and major pressure, they pay for pleasure. I find a meadow, relax the mind and measure time in the hourglass. This industry ain't industrious, I dust them off, bustling action, hollering in the library. This century's on some hustle shit. Muscular, husky work, cardiovascular password. Trust me, jerk, us be parked and ready to swerve. Deserve confetti and took a tape from Ripper Ritz, Snapper Ritz, rapper, drown him in some soup and split. Found me out the loop, I'm it, Vancouver ambassador, upper echelon, Everett to Ecuador. Epitome of bigger anatomy, finality. Finicky, earn the salary, big totality.
Rebels who been known for breaking the rules. So go tell everybody the news. We're smoking in here, we're smoking in here. It's Ab and Preb and Mogan in here. We're all day. I know what you've been doing. That level you've been pursuing. The rat race, the paper chase. You felt the weight, you dealt with hate. Know you feeling aggression. Cause they asking too many questions. You've been trying to make connections. You've been dying to have a session. Some homies could just kick it. Roll up and get lifted. When on the grind, ain't got the time. Can't get behind, I handle mine. For me, no shucking and jiving. Staying hustling and striving. Some homies is 9 to 5. But off this music you'll be vibing. Party cause you've been working all day, and money was on your mind. I know you've been on the grind all day. Can't be wasting no time. The radio gon' rewind when music is on your mind. All day, needed a home cooked meal. I've been jonesing to see my girl. It's the way that she makes me feel. Alright. Sexing me with skill. All night. Daydreaming about you. All day. Thinking of being with you. Always. Then it's back to working. All day. To make a living, we earn it. All day.
Intervened with my transporter beam. Yet I've detected dark matter and dark energy, refracting the light I've seen. We are the information teleported through quantum entanglement to find our dreams deferred. This heart's word wound splintering is by veins bordering. Yes, mind collected. What occurs is a heart pattern. Then heart remedy reenacting the plight. Why scream? They are the importation of a hellish morphine crew quandary, then angling to blind our team is blurred. And we're a long way from Earth. The distress cause and the pyramid fall by the separation from home. All the covenant of hallmark attachments like to certain objects left that you own. Star the combination of the depressive love and anxious symptoms alone. Hard, yes, I may stay focused in my zone. Bar the coping skills I employed. Odd until you renew contact with a few loved ones. This universal experience is true. It can be painful and debilitating to the bone yard. The phone call. Eventually, treatment strategies do exist. Athena arguing with Zeus to bring back Odysseus. Wrath of the god, looking for his wife in the home squad. I am listening to my followers, a nostalgic reaction in colonists, immigrants, gold mining citizens, soldiers, explorers, a normative psychopathological reflection of strength.
Take it deep, take it deep, take it deep, take it deep, pull, take it deep, take it deep, take it deep, take it deep, pull, take it deep, take it deep, take it deep, take it deep, pull, take it deep, take it deep, take it deep, take it deep, pull.
Grind it, twist it, light it, take it deep, pull, hold it in. Grind it, twist it, light it, take it deep, pull, hold it in.
Take it deep, take it deep, take it deep, take it deep, pull, take it deep, take it deep, take it deep, pull, take it deep, take it deep, take it deep, pull, take it deep, take it deep.
Grind it, twist it, light it, take it deep, pull, hold it in. Grind it, twist it, light it, take it deep, pull, hold it in. Grind it, twist it, light it, take it deep, pull, hold it in. Grind it, twist it, light it, take it deep, pull, hold it in.
Wake and bake, don't break the chain. Smoke mystical, magical, Mary Jane. I enjoy the way you levitate my brain, penetrate the pain, keep me entertained. It's a bird, it's a plane, no I'm super high off a potent strain. It's a train wreck in the high staying. Caught the eye as I ain't playing. Eyes closed with the cold rips, blowing O's with whole zips. Blow smoke up the 4-5, then Morpheus into orbit. Move forth with the clouds floating. Chief it, breathe it in, hold it. Take a deep pull, then reload it. Legalize it, we're voting. Inhale in like it's oxygen, getting zoned off, deep intoxicant. Smoke a purple kryptonite, document trip tonight when we hotbox you in. So stomp, you can say I'm rocking it. The homegrown got me pop locking it, stashing it, passionately ashing it, getting smashed with it, strictly mashing it. Brody and bulb, I'm flashing it, sparking up ideas, we token. It's a way to get your mind open. I'm so gone cause we smoking.
Tampa got a hold on ya, going cold on ya. Ritual stole on ya, graffiti scroll on ya. Murder she wrote on ya. Why? Cause she got the low on ya. Now she put the wall on ya, slamming the casket door on ya. Tampa got a hold on ya, going cold on ya. Ritual stole on ya, graffiti scroll on ya. Murder she wrote on ya. Why? Cause she got the low on ya. Now she put the wall on ya, slamming the casket door on ya. Murderers you are not, killers take the shot. Hard lock those who thought justice will be forgot. Twisting your knot, lips in the lock. Corpse is gonna rock, stitches gonna talk. Business on the block, bitches gonna jock. Put you on the clock, tickets gonna top.
Man, what the hell was that? That was a different song. I had to get it off my chest before I hit this bomb.
Pump it up, give me some love. Yeah, pump it up. 1, 2. I'm on a team with the mic to pass and the lights to pass. I'm on a dream. A bunch of supreme math for the aftermath from my addict, up in the attic. It was tragic, what happened to magic? Panic to habit, habit to habit. I got it, don't want it, but you can have it. I'm a every move, and every move. But I tell you the move, move out and move. I'm flipping the bird, you heard the word. Don't get absurd, I might show you the moon. Wax down, follow the mile with the power, name go for pow. Who's golly? Smile when you get gouged. I stray for the slander. I'm an artist like Michelangelo. No, keep your hands up, don't say hate to a hold to the hang low with my halo. It's so hard to swallow the truth. It's so hard to swallow for the truth. It's black and subject. The black is sucking. Gotta recruit, need to fix how to fit, misfit. No bitch, slip, you listen. I don't need a prescription, but this is your mission. Diligent. I laugh at all the suckers. suckers, cause this is what they all say. So gladly pay me Tuesday, if I give them a style today. No can do, why can't you pick up a pen and paper begin to run luck, set about a lot, but that nigga don't forget I hate you. Run at that time with my gas, what is that where you at? On the Mac, I belong to Mac, I'm belly cool, drinking Kool-Aid. Kool-Aid ladies who sip for fun with a sip that thick, got long glove. Here's a hot dog for your bun. Full hip-hop clan. You know what I'm saying?
Everywhere I go with death on my shoulder. Come on in and meet me out to Sculptor. Everywhere I go with death on my shoulder. Come on in and meet your Grim Reaper. Everywhere I go with death on my shoulder. Come on in and meet me out to Sculptor. Everywhere I go with death on my shoulder. Come on in and meet your Grim Reaper. In the hour of meteor shower, see my animal anorexia, hexagon superbia, holding a cup of radiolaria, a cabinet of crabs. I am eating pastel seashells, transforming myself into dragonflies and insects, dancing in cobwebs. The cops never laugh last. Take a bath in acetone, you aluminum cyclops. Your iron jaw drops in a city of civilians of millions, transforming their inner needs into future trees that bring about the breeze. A pestilence of rotting corpses. I will take off my mask and drink from your flask, spit out the bones and make a graveyard for the dumb, deaf and blind that society's left behind. Reptilia that still won't get rid of ya, like radium pills or killers with drills. Haven't you found yourself dead, still unawake on Earth's quake? Sink beneath the depths of the ocean in a scientist's potion. Everywhere I go with death on my shoulder. Come on in and meet me out to Sculptor. Everywhere I go with death on my shoulder. Come on in and meet your Grim Reaper. Everywhere I go with death on my shoulder. Come on in and meet me out to Sculptor.
Wants to be a visionary.
Coming through in the clutch isn't much. We are the ones that build it back up. In the spirit, inspiration, sackcloth, never slack off. Such a worn version of the cold world with a hat cough. Paid it at cost, sprayed it with exhaust, made it in a maze formation for them to get lost. The feeling is pure, love is unconditional, the rules are still traditional, winning unconventionally. Victory without a trophy for lugging. See, the litter's buzzing, look what the cat's rugging. Known them since I was 24, straight crushing. My cousins from different ovens, you might know of them. Key cool, 2 mechs, it's so necessary. Kids asking where the office, the rest of the visionaries. Even the greatest take a hiatus. We had to humble ourselves just to create this.
This is a journey into the desert as I enter the measure on the back of a camel that was robotic, and I got it from a lizard man that came from a hole in the sky that came down in the prehistoric time with a holographic rhyme accelerating mankind from a grunting hunting caveman to an upright, more intelligent slave hand with obedience to follow an invisible diplomat. So follow my orders or you'll be punished in the desert storm, in the sand where the desert's warm, where the peasant's corn doesn't grow very well and there's a smell of frankincense. Frankenstein is a mummy in a different way, so save a dead pharaoh like your money in a recycle bottle with a genie in it. Wait a minute, watch out for that evil genie who offers a wish, but when you get what you wish for, you'll wish you never picked up that bottle of spirits. It's a burial ground, you're grounded. Put the marionette down, how it mounted. Puppeteer, can you lower this price here? I just met a man that came from the sky and I can't lie, only told me we were puppets in the world, controlled by the greed and the girls and the government and the preservation of the list of people on the earth and the loss of the love due to the cost of the goods. Since our separation from our mother's womb at birth, the tomb was searched and I found this here, and I'll trade it for an explanation of the missing link. I'm missing your point, so I point this spear at your throat and I'll take it from you anyways, or there will be whips and running, for the ship is coming and I'm running out of fuel for my jet pack. So get back or suffer the wrath.
Prophet of God, in quest of the uttermost, long have you searched the distances for your ship, and now your ship is come, and you must needs go.
Oh, you know what this means. No supper for subs. Subtitle. It's your boy. Little heart attack going at it. D-Nap on the beat. Go forth and what? Go forth and thrash. 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 If you outbreak like a rash, you just go forth and thrash. 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 What more do you want this straight from Thurston? In the lane, quick, like sport coupe with the spoiler. Scuffed up, race and don't move. Twin engine, no drag weight. maybe just a jet lag. Free rad state, accelerate, pass, blast, data mace. That's what I'm talking about. And every composition that I've written to this date, maybe you'll receive it if I speak it at a frequent rate. Frequency 0368. We can see that you can't wait. Who can? But hey, the plan is don't lay. Just give them what they pray for, and maybe one day they may appreciate it. You shouldn't want to cut back just like a noise gate. Either all or nothing, do it up or do away with it. Only if you're stagnant would you find a way to stay with it. Put parallel to the Pacific, and it's nothing specific. You wanna get with it, I've got it, go get it. That just means that I can rip it to shreds for an exhibit. A habit, you can kick it if it makes you feel horrific. But those that live it, act, live it when those that don't go visit. Go forth and thrash, 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 go forth and thrash. Cut out your middleman, stab them with your right hand. Go forth and thrash, 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 go forth and thrash. That's all she wrote, and she left no space for a quote. Further into my world of rap, I have to retreat after I complete beats, write rhymes, and go to work to make ends meet. You may just faint from the heat. Python 10-2, I tend to getting rid of you. I jump up out, pull the ripcord for the parachute. Dip past the body lines, my suit has aeronautic design. So it's always a good sign. Deployed in your neighborhood, I'm just a void for what's good. Here to destroy like I should. Every envoy of a convoy gets an invoice from Conroy sent to the next of kin. All of your dough well spent. Where do I begin? Wherever I invade foreign terrain with any of my friends, you really don't need to have a brain to know. We all drop cranes and smash the show. This is all for LA, you know. Up north to DNA. Restructure your RNA. Now you're stone where you stay. It's all a better way. Way too cold, way out, way to go. Go away, go away. Go forth and thrash. 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 You may get erased if I put a chase. Go forth and thrash. 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 12,000 laughs to the back of any whack MC. Yeah. Your young friend, super subtitle. 25 years old. Smoke is smoke. Got this ready for DNA right here. Thirsting more, claim the phrase. 91 the year that punk broke. Go forth and thrash. Act savage. Here with the host. Yeah.
Agricultural trait, citrus disease, bacteria, stunting in the ecological planet, genetic enzyme, massive exterminator, fracture, characteristic yellow suits and mortal leaves, infecting the forest with the newest biodiversity loss in a human health, sustainability of tree branches, ravaging the masses, with cancers and hidden mitigation, sustainability, caustic, molting, shedding, dispersion, the invasive, fungal shuttle epidemic, spreading adaptable habitation, and with creation isn't impossible, that with the most invasive species on the soil, killing families in territorial domain, breaking down animal planes for enjoyment and profit, more despicable creatures we are, so blinded by our own bullshit that we can't see a destruction, and the ones that can pick up the miracle, feel helpless and go along with the human evolution of degradation and self-inflicted consequences. When the majority figures out that we have been cold-blooded to the earth goes, it's gonna leave his body in hundred rounds of positivity to change the direction. Plans so begin to speak, whispering knowledge in your filthy ear, uplifting the fear, pressing in the solar plexus of your brain, programming and erase them all. Violate the community of Gaia, violating our inner desire to release, break free, rehabilitate the fire. Violating the community of Gaia, violate the inner desire to release, break free, rehabilitate the fire. Decimating our earth by plague, then you'll beg to get rid of the great regret, sloppy more tension than the morgue of our solar system. Spy with every like galaxy, the other beings must laugh at the stupidity, but amazed by our strength to remain static and keep charting the road with a cliff at the end. Minds over matter gets better, pitter patter, patters all over the carriage, the ladder, the ladder, scattered the cross tiger. People better watching the shadow, taking your platter, shatters not happening ever after, indicating affection, a part of the mind, amputated by the environmental transfer, defective from the pure pulpers, exotic alien pest, vegetation may be poisonous to starseed energy fields because of the chemicals and steroids pumped in without consented praise, reshaped by a deformed hand caused from nuclear waste, radioactive byproducts. Keep all the chemicals in the sea drain and see what happens.
Straight. 4 rooms. I stay down below, downstairs, below everyone else. Alright, first. I spy on you in the basement. I pay rent, I'm a tenant. I gain acceptance with peers as a family friend. That way I got a great deal on a end table and a plus couch, black box cable, soundproof paneling, and big screen TV. $12,000 stolen stereo, 4 CDs. Lots of candles help keep the light bill down, you see. It's the hit if you live like I do, underground. No one thinks it's this hype. I hear if it's cracking through other rooms just by the pipes. I'm an introvert. I'm an introvert. What? I'm an introvert. Only at good guys and Radio Shack I flirt. I own a pet acetone. It's a lizard. By day, I'm a data entry clerk. It's a living. Living below a gang of freaks has its misgivings. But I can keep a victim chained down here for weeks. How long can you keep a victim chained down here for? Chained down here for weeks. But I can keep a victim chained down here for weeks. Living below a gang of freaks has its misgivings.
I'm the bedroom where the dirt goes down, where the pillows talk when the girls take off the nightgowns. The walls shake if the sheets are occupied. If a couple makes it here, it's cause one of them lied. The one room in the house where most mistakes are made. At that moment when the sperm meets the egg, I'm the murder capital for disgruntled spouse. He's got the most to hide out of the entire house. Come up to the bedroom, it's a tempting offer. Come see why I'm popular, the best place to get conquered. Folks are known to score, but most are known to snore. Where the words I love you seem to strike a chord. Close the door and enter me. Come inside and feel the energy. Lie upon my bed, act freely. The bedroom where fools be double teaming.
Now when I'm in my quarters, I feel absolutely free to scratch my balls. I let out 5-second bellows, little peel of paint off the wall. Every time I have visitors over, they're quick to leave. They get mad just cause some joiners of mine hit them in the head with each rotation of the ceiling fan. One lucky night I had a date over, a little foreplay, and then we got close. Then out of nowhere she screamed. I was like, what? A booger on the bedpost. She unleashed the backhand, got dressed and started leaving. Just before leaving the door, a sock flew on her head that was stuck to the ceiling. I'm on a roll 2 nights in a row, noticing my roommates are getting suspicious. I put my ear to a cup on the wall and heard him say, I want him evicted. Sitting by my bedside boiling inside feeling no love. To make my living I sit around all day and manage to make a total of 10 high-speed dubs. To my roommates I'm an eyesore, they all call me a slob. No job, no will, no desire, hide on the other side of a greasy doorknob. Even if they give me the boot, I'll never feel any resentment. Just leave me be in my cozy corner of the house with my equipment.
I'm a security guard. Every night I punch my time card. I get in at about midnight when the witching hours are. I love to monitor cameras, it's part of my job description. But my secret obsession, the art of voyeurism. I see everything you do, no need for looking through windows. Got lipstick lenses set up in every air vent in the chateau. The best thing about digital cameras, I can turn images into photos. I can make calendars of the freak bitches that strip while changing clothes. There's no use for this gun and this ammo, now you sit behind this panel. If you could see this with me, then I'll become your favorite channels. Oh please don't mind me girl, I'm just observing your worlds. Cause I'm not satisfied with mine, that's fine. Plus I'm here to protect and serve. It's in the perv in the basement, he's into the internet porn scene. I watch the player in the bedroom, right now she's caught a tag team. The slob in the loft was back in cool till the dude got caught with a backhand. This ain't a job but a paid hobby, where the benefits are cracking.
We're only man-made, only to be the evil man's slaves. Targeting the monster. We're only man-made, only to be the evil man's slaves. Targeting the monster. Cause we're only man-made, only to be the evil man's slaves. Targeting the monster.
Within my sinuous solar projection, the world's all corruption, volcanoes erupting from global dysfunction, controlled under the capitalist surveillance. Behold how we mend within this alliance. My choice, lettering with the axe of defiance. See, I am not a settler, nor an alcoholic. That's line is where my home is. The sacrifice of life begins with a raw stick flower, then a child in the glass beak, breathing in a congealed fetus. The subliminal serotonin only victim, they're united. Some of us believe the truth be pointing our fingers at people like infantry. What about the nations that been slaughtered? How do we point through the fingers? How do we dress this killer? You discovered on the blood of my civilization. Your secret clock is ticked walking, passing by to an explosion. Slithering, posing is your notion. I am not encrypted, shielded with a sun. I had also do not hate you, cherished by my God. The accolade of my reality, I am not your slave to your republic, democracy. Your liberty is just a lady who's bear no babies. No experience of a heartbeat, just a statue to watch you. Just a slow thriller like that never listens when children are missing. But it always works when people are in trouble with this government society that keeps a monitor on you. They're scanning your look, you're perfecting your tourism, multiplying racism, building these prisons to watch you live, building these mental states.
A magician of the hermetic order of the Golden Dawn, who have crossed the abyss and who have returned as an adult.
Breaking away the fragrance of face that bleeds the serpent's blood. As a million men marched backwards to time, it was death and religion. Wretched are the stains on the Virgin's white cloth.
Do you find life to be an ocean that only appears to look deep? An ocean of rough currents with a distilled path. Maybe the beautiful reflection of the moon, or even the mirrored image of the sun. The sun and the moon, the earth's only real hands of time. Maybe one night they'll turn off and let Mother Earth sleep. Sleep off the pain, the rage, the rape, the human civilization, the fate. The fate of our world is sitting under a mountainside in Arizona, ready to be launched by all means necessary. If the president feels it's necessary, this power keeps control, yet never really satisfies the soul. You could never substitute oxygen or a woman with a man. This world is shallow, it only appears to be deep. It seems like we're consciously standing on our knees, scared of everything that God creatively sacrificed, continually left to die. It's just us, the slash or the picture, the flash or the labor word to the sunshine ward. The principles of the predator, the prescription that let us go. It's better that we search and learn to know. America's the lethal injection, the supreme erection, giving birth to the world domination. Voluntary slave ships, these voluntary slave ships, voluntary slave ships.
Alistair Crumb, a magician of the hermetic order of the Golden Dawn, who have crossed the abyss.
Lights, camera, action, under the spotlight for attraction. Lights, camera, action, where they idolize your actions. At your punk ass acting. Virus don't change, it makes me sick when I see you on stage like you this shit. Truth be it, I choose to see it, cause I used to be it, now it's just a glimpse. Check this pimp, boy, here's a tip. Stop holding your dick like you hold the mic that you can't even flip. Straight garbage, your painting is painted in darkness. I maintain through the hardship of struggle daily. You can't change me, I'm real with the hustle. I build with muscle, put your mouth in a muzzle. You still can't pay me to sell out for buttons of green. Lost in a dream, flossing in front of the light that beams.
Scoping, I stood outside his house. Saw what time he left in the morning. Goodbye, he would kiss his spouse.
Is that all I get before I get out?
About an hour later, she would leave in a sexy blouse. So the next morning, I stood there on his front lawn. After I thought everyone was gone, there was a storm ahead of me, so I felt calm. At the front door, I arrived, picked the lock, and walked inside. The phone started ringing, so I hid in the corner. Suddenly, I heard a woman pick up the phone. Hello! Oh no, I didn't think she was home. This poor woman has caught me by surprise. I tied her hands and feet up, asking tape over her mouth, covered her eyes. I will deal with her later. I have pillowcases to fill up. I walked up the winding stairway and went into the first bedroom. Emptied the drawers filled with jewelry. Plus in the kitchen there was cutlery. I put the TV and the DVD in. Here's a box with cash, I'll add that to my stash. In a rotating closet there was rows of clothes. I walked into the next bedroom, there was a baby inside of a crib. Looking so peaceful and content, I had to let it live. I rolled the crib by the mother in the second floor bedroom so they could be together. Went on with my rampage, what next would I discover? A library with a huge dictionary, an IBM and a set of encyclopedias, a scientific calculator and an activated pager, a cell phone that gave a dial tone, an exquisite painting in an expensive frame. Toward the end of the hallway was a fish tank, smashed. I watched the fish fall on the floor, flopping and gasping ever so quietly. In the backyard I heard a dog bark. In the refrigerator found a pork chop, poisoned it, threw it to him. He ate it up and painfully died. But as I stood by the open door I heard a car door slam and a set of keys jingle.
You're in need of software upgrades to upload this JPEG file.
optic cables in the pockets enables import virtual sound banks. Play dead now while I put a solder and iron to your circuit board. Now when I click my mouse, I automate your women's spouse. This is a pixelated portrait of me throwing monitors in the kiddie pool over a polyphonic slur. My jolly moniker is up a computer hacker, super rapper, residing in a metallic chassis with a bandit printer made by Hewlett Packard.
Self-portraits, how there's too many of them hanging. Feeling hella useless, empty hangers in my closet, like toes in a sandal seem to. Hanging out playing hangman with my main man, Rain Man, in a wrinkled t-shirt umbrella. True golf is a walking fella's game. Twisted talking, grand crane, lifting spirits, outlines of rhythm with colorful construction. Reading deep between the lines for anti-waste reduction. Anti-social hermit, just myself, my music, my lady, and the rolling DS880 in a shady space beneath the tree of life. Holding on to that Rambo survival knife, the Christmas lights until Easter. Playing tug of war with that I want more folklore of the future. Choose your own adventure, ending, lip reading my diary, ripping out the pages that have yet to be written. Sending email to the future friends and foes of Greg is never to be born. And one is good luck to change around the brains of losers at the bar. Borderline, glass of wine, intertwined with a rose romantic. I suppose is a threat to the dripping sweat of the thorn bird. Smoking cigarettes with a serve and a dream in an open field with the yield is high. My alibi as a farmer farming is that I'm a dream maker, making dreams in a green acre of imagination. Stabbing a nation full of night owls howling at the moon. Acting too soon to be a seance with unfortunate fortune tellers with amnesia. Sees the day before the sun sets on sadness in a dog's day afternoon. Playing cards in the next door neighbor's yard at midnight, blindfolded with a pregnant sister's midwife. Midlife crisis, coming home for dinner early before the paper boys arise. Exercise before the demise of motivation as we fear for past another brew or beer or meet the fate of those dying young and hard. Defective body part, executive and God's decision. Sometimes tables turn into musical fractions, divided by reciprocals. Abiding by the mythical, providing all umbilical links, spins, lifetimes in progression, regression in a session of silence, sanctuary for the saints that bury their elders in metal coffin catacombs constructed by out-of-body welders in sync with a menstrual magnet, dragnet, lack of emotion, promotion to a lonesome grudge against all people created equally annoying, toying with population control, no soul to walk on with all these nails that I'm driving into a blank, and I thank myself.
Let it speak wet, don't sweat the technique yet. Got you freaking through the headset, seeking you will find the threat. The god of the ocean seducing ladies, titans and giants won't faze me, brother of Zeus and Hades. Debts need to be collected on the daily, it's no skins off the scaly. Beat don't fail me now, I'm your ancient alien, history in the making. The cake's for the taking, I'm the bringer of earthquaking. Fled you when my storms forming, suck up my expansions. When I smoke up in my magnificent golden mansions. Under the sea, underground middle earth advancement, overthrow with enhancements. I'm enchanted when I transmit. Rap it when I transit.
This is like the Magic 12, you know what I'm saying?
Please get off my bayak, or I will attack. And you don't want bayak.
Eat your vegetables.
You don't want bayak.
Mass transit managing, I got management, managing medicine, man, I've been handling words like a mandolin. Run through the wah-wah, peddling, pedal wah-wah, vacating Yakima, washing in Occident. Rapper style breakout, they need to get the oxy to wash it in.
I'm like wrong contour, people call me the flatulent. Rapping over Tola, flapping over Dakota. In 737, win several pleasant things the mind thinks. I skip pebbles in the sea, skin gets the mellow. Sun City never trouble me. Vancouver, B&C, eat it Lucy's Eatery. Main Street and the freak and the funk freak freakily. Number 11, no wonder I'm pleasant. Elephant Mamba, I don't push Mongo. Peace to Dev H, wrong contours Mondo.
It's never long for the way, my friend. Come along for the
Yeah, we need to vote it at Geach more often. Yup. But that, you know, that's after the act.
They might not understand or get it at first, so evidence, put it in reverse. He's in Long Beach with the bomb bleach. He bought Twinkies, got twat binkies. Dude wanted to fight, don't hit guy, just get high. Live fly, this is that fifth lie. And is all giving his best. Crashing the rest, rashing the crest. It's Richard Blade, bitch and you raid. Cold nonsense, no contest, song play. Punk slay, objects closer than appear in the mirror right through with the side view. Steve Sachs stole second base safe. All we wanted to do is tear up the place, pair up the taste. With the 5-star we strive far to stand where we are in place. By the bar, one to the face. She wanted fun at the waist, said let's shake the sheds late. They might not understand or get it at first, so evidence, put it in reverse.
Caught your thoughts drifting, we ain't playing no games. Got the slaves arranged without saying no names. It's the change of the guards, go hard, taking aim, status reclaimed while their frames bursting in flames, stranger than fiction in a strange land. Danger, clearly present in the hand of a changed man. The angel of death within range of temptation. Deranged decisions, slipping into contemplation. Impatiently waiting to blow out your brains. Laying the foundation, breaking chains, counting the gains of all that remains. Graphic novels pulsate through my veins. We maintain supreme reign from the label of love, enduring the pain without crossing over, staying in the lane. We'll path of the righteous, kill or be killed, all in the same. All the nonsense is lame. We've been taught different, freshly top shifting, taking over while they rot ignorant. Sit and talk with me, caught not drifting, get high and not lifting. Walk with me, come on. Block this and tell them hoes to stop bitching. What you want? Top shift, come on, walk with me. Talk with me, caught not drifting, get high and not lifting.
Cruising with the twosome, threesomes for my niggas and foursomes. Slap fives and rolling for my lokes from 6-0, for my dogs for 6 deuce. Reviewed it for years and 92 is a quick truce. I salute Medusa, nebula to the future. Natural, but we suit by high def in the Riddler, rifleman in the clan. This ain't no make the bandanity king. This ain't no Ed McMahon sweepstake game. You get no respect, man. Go find fame on a reality show. Your mind frame resembles that of a simple Simon, blindfolded. While I'm repping that time golden of originality and never a style stolen. Follow me now. I run circles around donuts. Cool in Cali, they medicated for diagnosis. No coke pills or Ritalin. Do a deal with no middleman. Man, it's been too long since I did a song with JIZZM.
I am only human. I am street rebel. I come from where beef settle with the heat metal. I am only human. I am street rebel. I come from where beef settle with the heat metal. I am only human. I am street rebel. I come from where beef settle with the heat metal.
Street rebel. Even militant for militant. I love reading papers and looking out for senior citizens. See me living in the worst conditions, and that's where I'm comfortable. From the project loaded, the HIPHOPCLAN, I can give a fuck where you come from, bro. You slow motion, I'm going fast. She's so an ass, I'm rolling hash, can't slow my mask. I'm holding cash, gonna feel my rap. I'm on my 6, old school like the river sticks. Pitching, it's the bottom of the 5th. I'm sipping on some spiritual disrespect. I'll split your skull.
Come with a new note, jazzed up like Blue Note. Kick it with Red Man and a couple of blue folks. Got a good team, but you need a new coach. Fuck all y'all when I ball like Kuko. When cool approach, it's a smooth flow. Legendary status from what dude wrote. You are less, I am the most. Cool heated up, either fry or roast. I'm technical with a text, so check the specs. She love giving dome, it's professional neck. It's hard to test, these bars is fresh. Yes, it's West, I'm the biggest star in track. I got my patterns on center, keep tuned from Neptune. While I meditated in big levels. Shot your whole whole team. I'm a superhuman being. I am a street rebel. I am only human. I am street rebel. I come from where beef settle with the heat metal.
We out here on a daily basis. I'm talking about breaking free, what we talking about. I came from the streets, so I ain't hit my peak. I had to get over the hump so I could crawl from underneath. My head won't hang in defeat, I never gave up belief. Sticks and stones mangled, but hating can't phase me. That's no good. You could imagine what I've been through could traumatize, but I turned it to a beautiful tragedy. Accepting what the universe had for me, tested by free will, but only held down by gravity.
I was raised from hood to hood with least potential to be successful, but I'm multi-dimensional. Dope is in my residential, so average, extraordinary, a savage with vocabulary, plus perspective on the topic and respected in the game. Disconnected from the glam and the glitz, cause it's rags to riches and throwing out my name, cause their dreams are my reality. But it could go either way in this beautiful tragedy. Shit could change dramatically, high risk for high reward, or what you can afford. It's all in your aim, we're all terrain. In any weather we keep it cohesive, the dopest releases, tight as adhesives. You're good as your last song and last wrong. Ask the ace, a king's reign only lasts so long, but legends still dominate. We mash so strong, and our stories will cooperate. Cause I came from the streets, so I ain't hit my peak. I had to get over the grief so I could finally get relief. My lead don't bang in the streets, only claiming the dope beats. Shit's thrown from every angle, but hating can't phase me. That's no good. If you can examine what I've been through, get traumatized, but I turned it to a beautiful tragedy. Refusing what the universe had for me, tested by free will, but only held down by gravity.
Well, it's all about knowing your limit. No matter, you gotta live it. It's called being a quick thinker. But that car on the left, it was testing. You don't know what you got till it's pinned to you. Dropping elbows up and down your back. Open up a foot locker in your face. I didn't mean to smear your lipstick up, boy. Ever since you've been old enough to listen. My parents calling me names, but I can still smell you on my shirt. Because people like you shooting drugs through their butthole, shaking their panties for a squirt. I've been born dyslexic, and as a matter of fact, I'm number 3 on the phone.
Tap water shows pollution and sunlight, creating fungus and pipes. The Holy Spirit helps you possess mics to rebel against demon fights, while others follow footsteps of satanic souls, energized by the worship that sacrifice virgin life on full moon nights. Virus, the finest scientist that puts spells on clients. As the formulate bad side effects, starts crumbling your mental complex, while losing control of your guidance, slowly vanishing by my historic giants that prepare my solution of science. With this unnormal condition, life of a carnal Christian, you lose source when no prayers moving your religion. I'll cast that whack style at your body like the Lord did Legion. I feel all things must be given when I put my fist in serious collision when challenging this West Coast citizen. Why I continue to follow the Christ that is risen, forever living, remain rising. In his eyes I have sinned. Every day is repetition when my day begins, a daily pattern that I put myself in. I became a walking machine that has you brainwashed like a marine. Virus, the substance to provide rhymes full time. Seriously, no treatment on curing this disease. Guaranteed immediate chemist emergency.
Stay out all night, can't come home empty-handed. Got to come up with something, just get high, put me back. Living off these skills, paycheck to paycheck. We shuffle the deck, fat on black for the stack. Chips fall on the floor, a real G and never die. Smash Audi drop and write rhymes to survive. Try to flip these ends. Say thanks to those that said yeah to and make the wind. Most said no, I don't quit. Blow it up, mass rock the crowd. No cheers, just some space. Mind come in wild. Hostile with the crowd. Bass spins on boom. Competition carnival. All KXU. All KXL. You. All KXL. You. KXL.
Never-ending measure test is treacherous, impetuous, negative, venomous. Pretty curious, could be poisonous. The boisterous noisiness is elaborate and fabulous. I'm stumbling over a crumbling surface, uncovering a rumbling purpose, a hovering, thundering circus. No wonder I'm nervous, but I deserve a peace of mind, and we deserve a peace of mind. The puzzle will never be complete. We only own a piece of time.
They'll fall into place, higher levels of capacity, standing on a ledge, looking over the vanishing point of infinity. And what would have happened had the decision been different? Can never be known. How does it feel to be on your own? I can see the anguish played out through the body language. There's always more than meets the eye. Where do your true motives lie? The manner in which I'm approaching it, I'm hoping it will be appropriate. And if it isn't, at least I try.
As a kid I had a vision that would one day become clear. 17 I wandered off alone from a broken home. My brother used to catch me lip singing songs in the mirror with my drum machine. I set off to conquer the world on my own. I fused my childhood fantasy to my reality. Got every reason in the world to quit making hits with my crew. Now that I look back, there's no other way. I'd rather have it be after the stroke passed away. I knew I'd have to see this thing through. All the stress we carry so unnecessary, inviting doubt behind every scar on my skin. The story remains, no matter what the situations, always work themselves out. It took a minute to get it together, had to learn the hard way. I created this distance, something's missing out of my life. I thought about this the other night while I was scraping my pipe. How will I remain sanely in the world so crazy where people can't cope and lose hope and die in the streets daily? This rhyme serves as a guide to your struggle, a voice echoing from the speck of light at the end of the dark tunnel.
Balance is easily lost, never to be regained. I wish I had 3 brains and goggles to let me see pain, so I can make the proper adjustments. Another locker is busted. A headbutt out of frustration leaves a concussion. Self-inflicted lack of love for living is dying. A kiss blown in the wind hits the wet face of a girl crying. The tears of a child leave puddles of salty memories. Lessons learned along the way, the passing away of families.
I had a vision that would one day become clear, and nothing after was ever quite the same. But I deserve a peace of mind, and we deserve a peace of mind. The puzzle will never be complete. We only own a piece of time.
At the meaning of the
I'm feeling rather fine and breathing is sublime. Defeated Father Time and believe me it was a crook. I'm singing Hammerstein and her being intertwined. In the evening I'll resign, don't believe me I'm lying. In the seating have a look at the meeting of the minds. I'll be seated and aligned, their meaning in the signs and demons in the lives, in the dreams they took. Winter, spring, summertime, even it rains in my shrine. Saw Dean, Mount Zion, on my deem, I'ma shine. The regime will rewind, enemies hear them crying. On their knees they're shine. Hijack, iChat, derivatives, buyback, junk funds, work for crumbs, a lifetime just to get by, born into debt, current event, earning inch, government pitch, Uncle Sam, colonial rich, British ships, Masonic cornerstone, White House, war factory, German tackle box, tactics, one world, one currency, one large propaganda speaker, weapons become highly impersonal, Patriot Act, Iraqi, you got what I want, I kill you and take it, not for the faint-hearted, crazy horse, the raping of a people hasn't just started, it'll never end, power and conquest, checkmate, domination, Sun Tzu, the art of deception is mass production.
In the meeting of the minds, I was reading between lines and believing I was fine when I looked to my side and I finally realized I've conceded all my time. I lost what was mine, my soul was on the line for a deal that I declined, from the spider to the fly. Now my fate's been defined when I thought it was divine. My days got no shine, I'm a book without a spine, there's not a page I can't deny, so I give it one last try and I live with no regrets. Some mistakes I have to accept, but I've squared all my debts and I'm prepared for my next steps. I'm aware of all the threats, but I'm beyond my days spent, to no surprise of what to expect, yet I'm dying in suspense.
Don't act like you didn't know. We pregame before the show. Screen Joe with a pick and roll. Your ladies are getting low. Never working it on the flow. So coach, you can be my Eskimo. Let's go, it's time for the OGs to throw and get US open like a tennis pro. Duh, you didn't blow. What did you come here for? You lost, now you want a war. We leave a wanting more. There no start signs on the door. But you keep on knocking. You ain't getting it, don't get it in. So stop, get to walking. While we keep on rocking, it's a party, y'all, it don't stop. We make them bottles pop and get a little trim off the top. It's a 5G hotspot and we set up shop like we're in Havasu on the yacht. Tied in with houseboats like we own the block. She might get hit by passing shots. I won't stop fighting hard, putting my all in. You won't catch me off guard, get scarred from the brawling. I'll stand my ground, hold down my spot. Won't get it twisted in your knot or caught where the block is hot.
Cause I don't write famous songs, I write what I believe is tight, and I'm the one I aim to please. I'm the one I aim to please. I'm the one I aim to please. I'm the one. Matters of gathered opinion, answers was admirable and isn't. Rather, this chatter's a symptom of the syndrome I live in. The sickness of an MC, my fatter thickness density. The value of voice patterns flabbergasted with intensity, surpassing all treasury. Permanently fermented molecularly. In the retrofit infrastructure of a man whose lectures puncture punctually pronunciated, perfection perforated, punctuates each point I exclamated.
We take pride in this culture we've cultivated. It's fully integrated, statewide, racial hatred's been eliminated, complexly owned and operated by its tenants, known for their immaculate maintenance. True, E times 2 inhabitants of a civilized society. We gather privately, living lives quietly, rather than go for notoriety.
All eyes on the Pacific.
Saltine marine guillotine cuts, providers of irony. Deep as submarine, kill a team of maniacs mimicking nitroglycerine explosion. Chain reacts from the radioactive brainiacs. Corrosion, weigh the cons and pros, and instinctively chose to link what they think to comatose, frostbite, frozen toes. My seeds spread like arachnid eggs on the web, worldwide, west side, the globe, roller coast, lifted like hydraulics on golden spokes.
I told these folks not to break it down to black and white, in spite of the fact I live my life on track, integrity intact.
Record breaking in fact, new ground, SoCal, undersounds, excavation, solid foundation, bedrock. For the rest of my life I got mics wedlocked, killing beats to the dead stop. Rapping is a sudden foot race like parties turn to 50-yard dash when the lead pops.
L1, regret 3, connect to interject like an add-on. Together we laugh on about MCs that have come and gone, come and gone. Some break before dawn, some take a little long, but not as our foundation is very strong. I display stability like reinforcements. Right now I'm reinforced with my regret to disconnect your service and leave your program reset. Or we can revoke the pro prefix and smoke the gram for a fix, making you an amateur obsessed. So don't neglect or be blinded by how we can shine and reflect. By 2000, we expect our designs to still be in full effect, using dimensional defects. An exceptional rhyme you can either deny or accept. Either way we reply showing you who overslept. While you imply you're the best, we continue to drop hit tracks, having sit backs, feeling refreshed. L1, regret 3, connect to interject like an add-on. Together we laugh on about MCs that have come and gone, come and gone. L1, regret 3, connect to interject like an add-on. Together we laugh on about MCs that have come and gone, come and gone.
Do you think God will condemn me for all the men we put to rest, or just give us all pats on the back? So you're the biggest on the rap, congrats, you're battle cats. No regrets or remorse, we took out hordes with the cattle act. I'm the pacifist satisfied, settling for mental maneuver override, meddling all goals.
You continue meddling in our goals, propelling further up the road and up the stream. We achieve new heights that have yet to be seen, even though we're familiar with the scenery. We have no tolerance for slackers, so we constantly operate like machinery to distribute the facts from the element factory after we smoke the greenery. So we gradually adapt naturally, while you're still from a crew of comedians making us laugh, acting disobedient, forcing us to react far from lenient, subtracting the missing links. I had the main ingredient, filling up the gap with a rap full of skill.
Yeah, let this beat ride for a minute. This guy's a genius. Same evidence, alchemist, Rob Viking. Let's go. Drinking an ice cold Pepsi right now. Subtle, yeah. Yo. I'm a tattooed scooter boy that rides a skateboard. Steal it if I have to, come back and pay for it. Need a second chance, every night I pray for it. Broken every branch, but my mind's a rainforest. I bulldozed over the ones that love me. Full nose froze and my lies are ugly. Devil tried to push and shove me. I'm in the park with my dogs, blue skies above me. Laying, they were playing in the grass, had an awesome time. And to think I almost lost my mind. As we jumped into the car, something crossed my mind. Best day I had in years, didn't cost one dime. It's like, think about that shit for a second.
I'm the durable mammal, mocha only the complete abnormality, fatality maker. Don't you sleep? It's detrimental that you set your mental clock right, so you can cast a prime example of those who rock right and talk tight. My mic's made of alabaster, cast a shadow the size of Mount Shasta before I smash her. I promise to be the bombest, I gotta say that. You wanna die? Well, you can be accommodated. To be honest, you soft like hummus. To be on another plateau, you gotta rap pro or become sawdust. A Husqvarna, that ass with no exception. Been ill since my conception. I come for the collection. Same old cash with
respecting bitches, I can't front, yo. Busy B went back to the hotel and spelled his name in dough. I'm hella pro, a rapper's work is never done. I like next, I think I'm about to sever.
I put my pressure on the corners and cave the box in. There's homicide on my breath and rhyme circles of sin. See, if I don't reanimate the meat grinder's brain, in the A-wing where gray veins protrude from my gray rings. My collection of strange things include a barreling delivery like a Winchester and a pool full of crude oil in my turmoil-ridden block of ill rhythm where crack and cockroaches talk about class division. See, I'm not stuck in a struck-out function. I adapt to the place, I hear the bass pumping. Keep every rhyme different, that's a sign of a veteran. Keep a bag of $150s in my cabinet.
Where are you? Where are you? I sit on the hillside, calling on the rain, waiting for its fall to wash away everything. The clouds move in, the sky becomes gray. I seek a new skin, so therefore I stay. A restless spirit now lays down to sleep. I bow my head over my palms and receive unseen energy. Each splash of dry soil, I hear fake cries. Connections long forgotten, buried alive.
This is the way I will wash away the day when it's right on the verge. Stay close, interrupting my train of thought. A fast track, a new line. Electric artery is plugged in. My wattage is raining.
Know why people put so much on rhyming, like evolving flows and spitting everything in double time. I'm off of word placement and speaking my mind. When I construct the perfect verse, then I'll quit and be satisfied. But for now I gotta tie these fools up, let them think it's all good, then catch them in the cut. I could bust that rodeo and I could bust that single breath. I could bust that bass shit and leave off for dead. But why? I got nothing to prove. I'll leave it for y'all to get worked up and come unglued. One word sums it up for me: simplicity. Fuck spitting in a circle, I'd rather sip Courvoisier.
The story sounded the same as the year before, with one exception.
We knew it all along, so soon we would forget that once we had a clue, now there's not a clue to get. And if that sounds confusing, like it's not making sense, it's on your shopping list, don't forget a clue to get.
Drown the dragon, song and dance, mercy on us, invisible romance. Lost myself in the process of living, found myself in the process of giving. Might be dumb, but I'm not stupid. I study what I did, I study what you did. TV and me is sinking ship, beautiful melodies, a bloody lip, split wrist, big smile, bloody teeth. Fake for a crew with a rhyme police, sitting by the heater to warm my thoughts, spitting heaters, a rock the spot. Music vibrates your bones and it opens your heart, while the rest of the village falls apart. Cats and dog cast no shadow, neither do I when I'm preparing for battle. All the cute houses all in a row, radiation nuclear families all glow. You're not gonna take us alive, smile first, we will survive. Play the song and be thankful for shit. You don't realize the prize till you lose it. So much you lose the clue, you don't find it, it finds you.
I myself in the walrus are real pals, hatched from the eggs of a three-eyed cow. The results of an evolutional coin toss, cut from the fabric of a different loincloth. Whatever that I'm running toward will get me exhausted. Diving face first into tempting mirages. Had it in my hand but I lost it. Now my head's in the sand like an ostrich. Did I hold the map upside down? Ended up in a dark cave underground. And we're leaving no stone unturned on the path with a fine-tooth comb and a magnifying glass. Searched all the land and we sailed the sea on the quest for the mythical golden key. To this day it remains unseen, but it's found in the center of your being. Whoa.
We knew it all along, so soon we would forget that once we had a clue, now there's not a clue to get. And if that sounds confusing, like it's not making sense, it's on your shopping list, don't forget a clue to get.
Today we
Silver tongue devil, but the way I rap is heavenly. I spit smoke screens to cover up my true identity. Underground king, I'm exploiting out my savagery, sanity and vanity. That's why I'm living lavishly. To fuck with me is not a logical option. Methodical, a mad child that's up for adoption. The little Hulk of David Banner, I got bad manners. Go ahead and call the cops, I can jam scanners. Exquisite visitor, the men, I'm a reptile. how. I stay home alone like I was forced into exile. Spit like I'm projectile vomiting uncommonly. So good I laugh at other snappers like I'm watching comedies. Abominable snowman, abdominal Conan. I'm bombing on them so bad I vomit up a notepad. Genetically I'm engineered to be superior, cause almost every other cat's interior is inferior. Defensive capabilities, I'm nice with my accomplishment, while most these other rappers are precisely just the opposite. And I ain't trying to be a fucking teacher or philosopher, the opposite, so you can stick a cock on your esophagus. Mad child to other rappers, I am the apocalypse.
Me, you can love me, you can think nothing of me, but you can't judge me. Our plane is one and the same, obviously. It doesn't take God to see that justice is a mockery, gives us inadequate property, then throws away the lock and key. Society watches me with an evil eye constantly, for me to live a lie consciously, causing me to die nauseously. No one possibly bosses me, giving in is an atrocity. In the winter shadow crosses me, right before I sin I'm lost at sea.
When we walk wrong, right with was water wet. When we wore white with Willie Win. Elegant, pelican, filling in, feminine, family, fascinating, fascinate, faster to fast and fate, face the freight, frozen fake, frozen flakes, holes in hate, wholeheartedly hesitate, heart attacks, history, heart hack, heartily, hustle back, murdering, muscle mass, more minds, missing mass.
Make me, at least that's what I've noticed lately. Easy pointing a finger to ridicule, hard part is facing another finger to point it back at you. So notice you won't find a thing when you go and try to pick my brain. Keep me out of your soap, or I'll climb it back down your throat. Perhaps in a distant sequel, we can view each other as equal. But now we don't give a chance, not a glance, till we walk past the belly of sidewalk beetle. Will we one day walk in unison? Not as long as the weeds are blooming, and you let the dreams die. That's when all the hope has been ruined, casting stones at our brothers and passing judgment on one another. Sound the alarm, I'm next to a self-esteem roller, armed with a sticky bomb, standing with an axe, most divided class established at the bottom of the totem pole. And I'm hacking away at the wrist, one of the hand that has us all. And the scrotum holds sincerity ready, I'm a specimen in a bottle, watching this they stare at me. They're going anxious as it become hostile. To get the best of me, I won't let them. I'm sticking with the syringe and extracting all the venom. While listening, do you hear? Try putting the cork in your freaking ear.
Straight, no filter with that plant that gets better as it wilters. Raised by hippies, I'm a 70s baby. Off self-employment, doesn't pay to be lazy. Leaving trails around these snails, the comparison pales. We got the sprockets, and we're spacey. Jail for a sec, take in the whole scene. Finish this Guinness, then I proceed through the crowd like a fish swimming upstream. Sleepwalking in the middle of a dream. Ladies everywhere, hardly wearing anything. It's 21 and over, most of them are in their teens. In the wrong spot, looking for love. Who am I to judge? I'm in the same club, underage, but I came with a DJ just to hear the beat bang. Light years ahead, no more fake ID. I'm backstage ready to rock with Vision. Overseas, uplifting with LD in the lab of Nat, sending out signals that travel back. Unraveled the knot when I got tied up. We got prodigals ready to buy up. The kingdom came, each city got fired up. Every giant gets sized up.
Trust to the dust, trust to the dust. Trust to the dust, trust to the dust. Hurry but don't rush, hold it but don't touch. Say Say it but don't fuss, you got it but not much. Guess but don't bluff, test but don't flunk. Trust to the dust, 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 trust to the dust. I woke up today with nothing to do, overwhelmed by my thought, it's time to release what's right. Defined by mine, well I live by mine, and I die by mine. Sometimes I forget what I'm supposed to say and what I'm supposed to do, but I made it this far, and I made it this hard. Well I live it so scarred, cause I live like a star. Always driving my car, always parked at the bar, and I live above par. I keep my herb in a jar, with my options ajar. Always know when to pivot and change up the pace, cause it isn't a race, so don't get lost in the chase. Don't get lost in the chase. Trust to the dust, trust to the dust, trust to the dust, trust to the dust. Hurry but don't rush, hold it but don't touch, say it but
I called everybody to come here to spend some time, take a moment out, remember the homies and celebrate and, you know, have a good time. Have a good time. Have a good time.
Look how the dick hangs, clearly a big bang theory, but this ain't nearly as far as I'ma go with it. Event horizon, I feel black holes with it. You reach enlightenment before I spit a whole sentence. Rappers whole sitting, talking about they big pimpin', wearing they clothes fitting just like hers do. I ain't trying to put you on blast in this verse, dude, but you might as well get the high heels and the purse too.
Stop imitating your bang, stop imitating your bang, stop imitating, stop imitating, stop imitating your bang, stop imitating your bang, imitating your bang, stop imitating, stop imitating, stop imitating your bang.
Here with Swan Tech, ACEYALONE, ACEYALONE. We're gonna be at Unity tonight, so your community, AC don't bite. Grab the mic and ignite the vibe, and time to write a rhyme. I'll be on time now. T.I.M.E. MCs want to try me, but they don't know where I come from. I be dropping rhythms on drums and some be trying to hear the anthem. I be saying it's like I start most of my raps off kind of slow, just so you can see exactly where we're gonna go. I'll make sure your body's strapped in, cause I'm a tailspin and you're liable to get thrown. The Bible is the microphone. I'll read from the scripture. I'll leave it up to you to see the pictures. I hover above MCs like a flying saucer, with the sorcery to alter the future. Present in the past, I'll be hesitant to ask me to be the man, I'll be the last. I'll be moving fast on that ass. I stipulate your fate, I take a grip, I take a shot, I break your plates. Now can you take the way to do? I have to make it lighter, tighter than you could imagine that I had it been when I recite a rhyme. I might as well be inside of your mind. I know you thinking, damn, how does he? What was he, a man or a machine with computerized diagrams? I tell him no, I am of the flesh, fresh, dope. I hope that you can comprehend this mess. I came in here with abstract rude and Micah 9 dude. I'm telling you that we pursued the goal. We take the MC microphone, hold it tight and right. Rhymes and seeds, they don't bite every time. Micah 9 on my side. Every time we ride, we flow and provide. The freestyle fellow mellow, hello shit on your hide. Wanna catch you and stretch you like stretch. Arm strong, I be like hitting the bong, getting blow. MCs knowing the load that I drop is too much to hand. I be like the band, tearing MCs up to strands. They can't understand it when I rap off the head. Yo, Mike, you're next.
I and I can sense a decoy, be boy or be girl. I can smell these boo-boo-doo-doo dancers. My ears hear decaying, DJing as the piece disappears from the 3D world. I hold cold microphones these nights. Sucker MCs leave a bad taste in my chops so I don't chew. I swallow the popcorn whole like the one between the thighs. When I'm giving the poon, I need a black eye. Whack guys, get legs, chopped off in the reds. They can't kick so couple with eggs, and I scramble them up like eggs in the Serengeti. Hotter than the pepper seed steady. Micah 9 rock a boga dash, roga rash, and boga dash. The behaviors that has been seen on the cast. I told your ass, a rich man's high class gets bypassed by my blast. Shoulder bash, older ass. Jazz queens of the last frontier, mojo mass. For humanoid shells, then your body crash. South Central, detrimental, instrumental in California. I'm warning ya, niggas got them formulas. Throw up they dukes and then they might contort your cornea. Then a pupil, Mike and I got scruples and morals. In euphoria, I'm that ghetto warrior. Like this, like that, with a baseball bat, I'm on the mound. And the picture and the bitch that I found. Got one curveball thrown to the jaw, wired, retired, fired. I'm hired.
lower. Micah 9, I got the lawnmower, blower. Blow your wig back and peel that cap back. And after that, put your brain and your soul in my backpack. And then I'm like my original gangster. I just kick back. I just kick back. I just kick back. Kick back, kick back. We just kick back and we kick raps. Name is Abstract. My object is so laid. I have made a project blow tape. You have bought it. You have sorted across the universe. You was never cursed, but you rehearsed. I came freestyle. I jumped into a weed pile. And then I got got blitz. Giddy up. Yo, black stallions. Abs styling. Abs riling the whole house up. In your pig pen. In your lion's den. You diva. Did you ever see a brother like Abs? Saw you biting, reciting all my rhymes, exciting me up to incline. And now I'm fully equipped, and I am gonna strip you from limb to limb. It's no problem. Random rhymes get kicked, and Abstract will get real ill with the flow and kill and MC, and always bust thrills. Leave you high like you pop pills. Abstract drops and spills words out of my memory. We are the OG crew. The heavyweights thought you knew. Abstract crew, ACEYALONE, Micah 9, MASSMEN. It's all the time, never ceasing to stop. Abstract, he be released. Sing hip-hop off the top. Don't, can you understand? Stand, man. You can comprehend the whole damn. Blowing up the spot. You know it when you not. Project Blow. Everybody go down. Hey, yo. What? This beat is so wicked. This beat is so wicked. This beat is so wicked. I'ma kick it. Yo, can I kick it? Okay, I will. Kill it and see at will. Like kill a will like Ice Cube. But I ain't no nice dude. I can be a nice dude if I want to. If I want you, I'ma kill you. Fill you with the lyrical serum. When I get involved with them, the MC can't solve the problem that I be giving them. When I be delivering the rhythm inside of their body, they collapse the raps, snaps their body, and they break arms, limbs, legs. When my body shakes, I ache from the pain. Being the membrane inside of my brain, they can't maintain. And the subject is bud. Speak your body every day. You know what it's up. No, let me tell you what I did this morning before I got up. I blazed the shade, then I poked it to the head and got high in the head. They be like wondering why my eyes are gray. I got the mic and recite every day. Now, you name the radio. I name the radio blurb that I be giving you, cause you know that it's understood, undisturbed, video. The video is complete when I be on the beat, rapping with Swing Tech. I grab the mic, Arsenio is gone. His show canceled a year ago. I grab the microphone and I appear to flow. And any break beat, I'll take that beat and squash it, nigga. How you wanna get up on the mic and I lost it? Never. The blackness is in me. I take it and the enema gets caught. MCs can't deliver a style that God is on the microphone and he's wild, styling, sway and swaying to the left with my tech. MCs can't check the mic when I wreck. I mean, I wreck shop and I check your chops. If you ain't got no chops and you can't rock, then you get stopped. Here with Mean Green and Voodoo and Rat Tat, we catch that ass, nigga. West Coastin', roasting these fools. Hey, yo, let Michael run this. Gotta give an ultimate shout out to Punish. Micah 9, that incredible brother, the baller, with the little ring around my collar. Shout out to Bornala. Micah 9, I'm giving you the incredible, inevitably indelible style I blow up. In a sentence, in a minute, in a print, so the style prevented it, and invented it, and I admitted it. That I was fully committed, I hit it. From the back and from the front, I hit it doggy style. Micah 9, I rock the Byron with a monologue a mile a minute. There would be no gimmick and there would be no symmetry, cynic and intended. And then I was infernal with my blow up like a volcano and liquid rain on your plumbing. The knowledge, it seems that everybody will be abolished and polished. I died and once you get it, you had it and you got it, and I spot it and I take it and I rock it. When we get it, and as far as I'm concerned, I stint it, admitted that I was coming off to the fullest. I'm off and the clock gets broken. Mike 9 is vicious, delicious, suspicious. Everyone knows that it's hollow wishes just to pass the scene. What's up, well, brother Rock? Yeah, salute.
Hello? Is Dr. Bennell there? Yes, I'll get him. Never mind.
Ladies and gentlemen, Los Angeles, strike rude. We just rude. 2 Max. 2 Max. Okay, now. Come on. Ready for the hip-hop. Check it out.
Cut him up when we shut him up in the chop fest. Cut him up when we shut him up in the chop fest. Cut him up when we shut him up in the chop fest. Cut him up when we shut him up in the chop fest. Cut him up like a chop shop. Shut him up cause it's top notch. Cut him up when we shut him up in the chop fest. A glow protects me, hold it steadily, flowing mentally, readily strapped with word. Only if that's preferred. Don't wanna track out serve. Then a blackout blur. I'll be the causer of. Get applause in the club. You need a helping touch. Repeat yourself too much. Like a broken record. Smack at the broken record. Put a penny on it. When an opponent. Lead to the house. Are eager to mouse to get the cheese. Plead to the judge and maybe you'll be freed. With a code of silence. Hold a violent deed. Vow with an oath in the blood you bleed.
Did you understand the meaning of innovate? As soon as I ran, animals penetrated, imitated, sex and violence, regular sounds with sirens, implored, now hiring, the life is firing, killers wanna, lost money, now it's funny, is there any escape? Only studying through me here will set you straight, but the crowd's pray for, waiting for a pay tour, can't remember a time in my past where I've made more, principles, from Mr. Boast, from Queens to host, nominal tap, big dick, so the 1990, 666, make a good night wish on the past and coming, these days everybody wants to be a coming, a New Year's resolution, beating by revolution, if you ask me a question, it's makes a solution, be prepared, I got infrared, get the fear, put you in your permanent bed.
When it's off the hair, we cut him up when we shut him up at the chop fest, chop fest. Cut him up when we shut him up at the chop fest.
Commercial rap is getting materialistic like bitches. Shit is wicked, gives me sickness. Pussy whipped addicted, next step ballistic. And that's realistic. Blackness is restricted in the 562 district. Risk it and get me pissed quick. Fuck the lyrics, the true power exists in my fist. Yo, whack lyricists that pick up style like sticks and mountain trips. I unload my words like clips and stay fat like blimps, but masculine. Massive shit, my veins maintain green like cannabis. I serve then vanish, you got sandwich. And that's what I established.
The average MCs have no credentials, remaining dependent on my superior skills to provide the vitamins essential to their survival. But I rock them like the potential with this recital of a target that never stands idle, leaving rivals frustrated. For years they calculated and contemplated hella plots, but never got this. Hated MC barricaded, cause I was created in the name of experimentation. And scientists may be undestructible, one unfuckable hip-hop creation who races the paces, leaving other men hyperventilating. This crew is waiting to blow up like hand grenades, causing mutilation, isolation, and segregation. From whack shit was my election, which results in what I call rhymes, but most people would call perfection. Those who flow without direction, fuck around without protection, get chopped up and mailed back to the moms in sections. Tears and joy, affections, high stakes. Be advised, make no mistakes. You get pushed in leaks with heavy weights when I make your soul levitate.
There's nothing in the seat that I used to sit in. I watch all the people working so hard just to fit in. I'm just a shadow of my former self, an offspring of my dad having sex with my mom. I was a sexually active teenager, switching my major. League I'm in, I see shining, shape-shifting, a little bit of light. It's going on all night. I might be dumb, but I'm not stupid. Check out the way that Tommy V looped it. I've seen a grown man crying in his sleeping. I've seen a grown woman sleeping in a sweeping. Experience like this just makes MCs grow together. Like this. It's like this. We all grow together, like this.
We need to grow like this. We need to come with a mighty fist. We need to be powerful, devour fools in the morning. Storming is coming, weather rush. Hear the percussion, hear the stunts played in the back room. Evil Knievel soonly begins to consume your living room. Commercials, rehearsals, sitting there for 5 hours as the knowledge begins to devour. But it is stupidity, longevity I'm living, forever giving, forever sacrificing, always dicing the whack and the weak. Seek help, medical assistance, persistence, not enough. Rough MCs out there in the open, hoping to be scoping the right objective.
But I don't want to stall anymore, I want to hear some lyrics. We gotta get with it right now. No wasting time, get right to it.
We said these MCs weak, but they thought they had power. Thought they had dope, but it was gold medal flour. Man, that crap is sour. Don't bring me that. I'm off watching in the watchtower. I see MCs from a mile away and across the street through a crack in the window. They thought they was dope just cause they was smoking on the fat sack of endo. But they wasn't, they sound so simple and resemble something I heard before. Project Blowed Overlords. By the way, you're welcome to vibe with your Friday night family. You're purified, we're verified. You're high as you can be. Starts with a head nod. I'm reckoning with truly odd. Oh no, let me get the mic back in front. Puffing on this third blunt. Rocking with Mr. Chalk and J-Rock's behind this. He's dropping the record and beats Jug, completing the puzzle with C-. Didn't mean to take off, but I had have to blast the glass jaw, abstract rude. And you know if you a southpaw, I still get a hit in, and I'll still get my dividends and pass it to my fellow man. Shouts to the MASSMEN, and it's like that.
Abstract rudiment. Yes.
Everybody know I'm a meanie. Which one of y'all wanna go 1, 2, 3? When I flow, you gon' hit the flow. You ain't gon' get your go. That's a mention of both. Get up and wipe yourself off. 2 at a time to the side where something sees me pause. Off the flip, off the edge, I kill it. They'll let you kill me. My sound from underground, working muddy, plus filthy. If you was a superhero, your name would be Dinosaur. Nowhere near hardcore. I'm the king like Yo Mac. Where the status white, where I stand. You don't understand when I come in with wood. Gotta make it grand. Me and your mom, just alike. Cause we both fat as fuck. Doing acrobatic musical gymnastics. When I flip my tongue like a duck. Never get stuck on the style. Take the crowd like a kid on the potty. Rockin' the party. Get together, battle. You can see enemies that give me bitches. Beat that ass in the inches. Lick it in. Pounding with persistence. Where do I get my flow? Inquiry minds wanna know. It comes from within when the paper meets the pen. 5 o'clock at the shop. I'm giving lessons.
I make your limbs limber from the top to the liver from my axe. I'm known as New Jack Swing from the lumberjack style. I'm checking this track as the hackaway. I don't wanna have to hear you rap today. I'm a boss star, woman with that marauder, pillaging all the finishmen from their grandpas down to their children, burning up all they log cabin. You call yourself a pioneer, but a style I'm already having. Your atoms are smashed in the slaughter, so I bust you done already missed the bus. Use this to discuss your Indian way and the riser. Some better days, sure you had better days, but right now it's not one of them. Let me tell you where I'm coming from, straight out the slums of nowhere. Regular people don't even go there. Call me Davy Cockett, but it can't go raccoon to cover my head. Yeah, y'all know where. SUBTITLE.
Swing, and chop, 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 chop. Rest in peace to Tupac and B.I.G. From where I come from, this where I want to be a beat. On the flag, the stamina and desire. I'm so Los Angeles that I remember on the back of Unity flyers. My community's on fire. Time for you and me to commune ourselves higher. Hit them in the chest, make them multi-million men. Make them multinational citizens the rest. Even within the heat and the stress. A Mexican descent breathes even and even leaves. Even leaving the best. Ow! Believe in your chest that underground hip-hop lives in the West.
MASSMEN. These other rappers tell you lies, sell you dreams. It's so wicked. What a web you weave all twisted. Sick shit, but we all want that meal ticket. Wicked. What a web you weave all twisted. You ain't gotta lie to kick it. We grew the hair on your top lip, peach fuzz on your chin, bringing the noise that turns boys to men and girls to women while the world is spinning around my peeps. Reaping and sowing, we growing leaps and bounds, down to earth and lost in space. At the same time, we round the clock and sometimes late. You think rhyming is all I care about? I get in modes where don't nobody know my whereabouts. Y'all just potatoes on the couch, watching MTV and BET, and so many rappers have lied to me throughout their whole discography. To be a G or not to be, you put a lot on it. Don't try to be down when you wasn't, cause true brothers in the street ain't gon' respect you for nothing. We're a survival with your rivals, I'm a psycho and a psycho, and it's type O, type A, type AB all over the flow. It's some sick shit, just to explain, gotta get explicit. Just to maintain, you gotta risk it. It's so wicked, but a web you weave all twisted. Sick shit, but we all want that meal ticket.
Seems it's feed time again, biting season. But me and the clan, see, we ain't going out like that. Only thing MC gonna be biting for me is a big ass knockout fat whack.
Don't teeth on the ground, won't beat, let's clown to the sound that pounds and shakes the ground. I'm a heavyweight, and I can't wait to go a few rounds. Round and round we go, start up the star, I flow flat slow. Kissing my fist, part of my wrist when I swing on miss shoulders. Little swole, swell with the bell, let's bail. I'm ready to get in your tail. But talk shit, but my tongue just slips. I got a few hits to sell. You just so silly, really. You make me wanna be too silly. With a Billy Club, 10 buzz on drugs, while your ass is getting drugged. Like a tow truck, so out of look on the bitch of the spickle, mental thrust. Into orbit, inner orbit, crazy ass coolers going forward. Looking forward to a meaty greenie. I've been sleep my meaty, GDB is a trap and a whack rap. Yo, black, shut that trap. Shut the trap. Shut. I'm in a mathematics and trap. Shut. Doing damage. You can't manage my knuckle sandwich. Knuckle to the nose, who's next for those? Knuckle sandwiches, huh? Knuckle to the nose, who's next for those? Knuckle sandwiches, huh? Knuckle to the nose, who's next for those? Knuckle sandwiches, huh? Knuckle to the nose, who's next? Knuckle sandwich.
As I briefly shake a can in hand and hear the inner sphere click clack and it's wet. Invisible glide on tippy toes, dipped in black, chameleon camouflage with a nylon slid in my face. Hella Krylon, so I'm in need of a somewhat large graffiti space. Replace a portion of brick with an oil base, preferably primer, one coat designer, with a pan and a roller like an old timer, who claims it drains value from property. Pal, you ain't stopping me, you gotta be persistent with your pursuit. Cause you haven't caught me, my index ought to be at the apex of a Rust-Oleum depressant. Fumigating walls with paint and aerosol air compression, flat black outline, colorful congestions, psychedelic suggestions with 3-dimension shadings and the proper dressings. Make it vibrant. Spare time means my pilot needs to corner fire hydrant. 594 wars, black books to walls, a language silent, yet currently interpreted as outspoken vandalists acting violent.
No ordinary vandal. That Mulligan was no ordinary vandal.
I'm high above a twilight maze of a dingy rain-swept alleyway, doing villains on a rooftop in the middle of downtown LA. This is where I do my graphic, vandalizing, vaporizing, capsizing on a toy rider, with a couple crew members to pull an all-nighter and a stock tip to do some one-liners. I signify, yo, one from the Los Angeles street designers. My tag on the wall is not a scrawl, it's an innovative, creative signature that I leave and style that I draw. Nowadays, I go through a phase when painting Santa Fe's that I cannot explain. I think it's that aerosol methane that's making me feel faint, but I continue to paint on this steel train. I remain calm with 2 more letters to bomb before I complete this non-obsolete style on the illegal surface. Gaining fame for my crew is my only purpose, yet these acknowledgements have become an imprisonment for repeat offenders. So I remain inoffensive and expressive graffiti pieces with a jasper of colors in which my camera releases.
You know how it is with these vandals today. Vandals.
Oh, there it is again. It's like censorship was un-American. I never liked America. I'm not a good Samaritan. The chair I was in, I was where I was in a hot seat. They got beef beneath, so they call me in for questioning. Do you got the spray cans? They can be persistent. Luckily I'm chuckling cause I was pain resistant. Self-expression, learn a lesson. Number 1 example, taking what is mine and I'm calling it a sample. The swine is always on my back, cause I would rap. It's like mass amounts, they pile on the stacks. With so many thumbtacks, then holding up the posters and pinups in my room, waiting till the doomsday. Waiting till the doomsday. Dark.
We have a very unusual act tonight. It's showtime, and may I present.
Yeah.
We some real fire-breathing dragons.
ADLIB and MADCHILD.
Okay. That's war flamethrowers. Family first, motherfuckers.
We going beast mode. Let me get him. Straight from the hip when I'm shooting. Duke Nukem. Leave my shoe cars fuming while I'm lighting this Cuban. Not of this world, I am subhuman. Mewing, my right hook like Ryukin. You motherfuckers living in delusion. I ain't rapping on these tracks, I'm puking. My verse is a virus, love is frightening. I brought the Viking, this is son of Titans. It's clobbering time, turn bullies to moms. Put them all in a line, rock them one at a time. Out the gutter I climb, covered in grime. I'm a real slime ball, spew sinister rhymes. You punks don't have a spine, I'm a stand-up guy. Put your
keep me out, I kick down the door. Steal from the rich, give to the poor. Outlaw, all my knuckles are scarred. I'm lawless, sipping napalm out of jars. They say that I am the one. Caught me red-handed with the smoking gun. Odin's son, I'm an ogre, run. Old head get ulcers when I listen to these bums. I bring the noise like Chuck. Ride through the slums, hear my voice in the trunk. Yeah, homeboy, buckle up. Hellboy, uppercut, swing a concrete truck. Hey, Jax is back. Badass, wrong side of the track. And you ain't gotta ask, you know I keep it back. When you see me in the place, raise your ass.
I'ma work, you can tell like a style ago. I just funk like a real nigga, I'ma flow. I'ma come across cold. I'ma get it when I'm get on your knees, you the dick nigga fist flow. Never gonna see him, but he do it at the PM, it's the intro. Nigga can't fuck with the blow, with my kinfolk. When I say a line like that, everybody say, property, dropping it, ribbon and dribbling. Always the top of it, holding it down. Close to this microphone to the opposite of you sides for holding a clown. Back in the day we built at the flow of a cell, they hip-hop's holding its crown. The newcomers observed but didn't play brave cause they might have got served. Proposed the style, watching them mosing around trying to copy the rap streets, fat at mock speed, grinding old in the crowd. We always baffle cats in posse, flock in the gold of this crowd, contorted word, assorting verbs at 43rd in the murk where the true souls are found. Thursday night to the Friday morning light, so many MCs and all of them are tight. They don't wanna go home till they kill that mic. You'll flip the crowd and get them all hype. But you whack ass fools, y'all better not try. We don't hold our punches, don't count on lies. We'll ask you to pass it to kill your high. Meet you on the corner, serve you up outside for nice words and striking the nerve. You're excited for more, cause you like what you heard. Your mind got blown by the rhyme that occurred. We're live in a wreck with a sound is superb. From quest to be young, impressionable, fresh that I've been rhyming. Cause why you was stop, I went it up with some cypher sessions that blow to the mid-90s. Style that it raw. You just ignorant to the history, but assist to be down by the fall. You would to be like an open wounded blistering round and it's sore. Did you once through at the game of the rain, like a name of the rains, that can hunt you down like a day, get the rains with the deers of the LMNO, slaying the grains, but I'd rather be the better, let it slide. I'ma put a line that I ran, give a little book, I'm ready by, you were ready for this, I'll slice you like a piece of pie, I got my machete and this.
Against the granular surface, I make my purpose known globally. You purchase this anomaly's product, grassroots merchant, operate soulfully. Common trends is not that. Watch me wave the wand, I got a top hat, pulling magic out of it. Pop that talk that rocks out a bit. If y'all the salt, I'm the ground pepper. If y'all the call, I'm the leader, hypnotized with minor and major pressure, they pay for pleasure. I find a meadow, relax the mind and measure time in the hourglass. This industry ain't industrious, I dust them off, bustling action, hollering in the library. This century's on some hustle shit. Muscular, husky work, cardiovascular password. Trust me, jerk, us be parked and ready to swerve. Deserve confetti and took a tape from Ripper Ritz, Snapper Ritz, rapper, drown him in some soup and split. Found me out the loop, I'm it, Vancouver ambassador, upper echelon, Everett to Ecuador. Epitome of bigger anatomy, finality. Finicky, earn the salary, big totality.
Rebels who've been known for breaking the rules. So go tell everybody the news. We're smoking in here, we're smoking in here. It's Ab and Preb and Logan in here. We're all day. I know what you've been doing. That level you've been pursuing. The rat race, the paper chase. You felt the weight, you dealt with hate. Know you feeling aggression. Cause they asking too many questions. You've been trying to make connections. You've been dying to have a session. Some homies could just kick it. Roll up and get lifted. When on the grind, ain't got the time. Can't get behind, I handle mine. For me, no shucking and jiving. Staying hustling and striving. Some homies is 9 to 5. But off this music you'll be vibing. Party cause you've been working all day. And money was on your mind. I know you've been on the grind all day. Can't be wasting no time. The radio gon' rewind when music is on your mind. All day, needed a home cooked meal. I've been jonesing to see my girl. It's the way that she makes me feel alright. Sexing me with skill all night. Daydreaming about you all day. Thinking of being with you always. Then it's back to working all day. To make a living we earn it all day.
Intervened with my transporter beam. Yet I've detected dark matter and dark energy, refracting the light I've seen. We are the information teleported through quantum entanglement to find our dreams deferred. This heart's word wound splintering is by veins bordering. Yes, mind collected. What occurs is a heart pattern. Then heart remedy, reenacting the plight. Why scream? They are the importation of a hellish morphine crew quandary. Then angling to blind our team is blurred, and we're a long way from Earth. The distress caused an apparent fall by the separation from home. All the cognitive hallmark attachments like to certain objects left that you own star. The combination of the depressive love and anxious symptoms alone hard. Yes, I may stay focused in my zone bar. The coping skills I employed are until you renew contact with a few loved ones. This universal experience is true. It could be painful and debilitating to the bone yard. The phone call. Eventually, the treatment strategies do exist. Athena arguing with Zeus to bring back Odysseus. Wrath of the god, longing for his wife in the home squad. I am listening to my followers, a nostalgic reaction in colonists, immigrants, gold mining citizens, soldiers, explorers, a normative psychopathological reflection of strength.
Take it deep, take it deep, take it deep, take it deep, pull, take it deep, take it deep, take it deep, take it deep, pull, take it deep, take it deep, take it deep, take it deep, pull, take it deep, take it deep, take it deep, take it deep, pull. Grind it, twist it, light it, take it deep, pull, hold it in. Grind it, twist it, light it, take it deep, pull, hold it in. Take it deep, take it deep, take it deep, take it deep, pull, take it deep, take it deep, take it deep, pull, take it deep, take it deep, take it deep, pull, take it deep, take it deep. Grind it, twist it, light it, take it deep, pull, hold it in. Grind it, twist it, light it, take it deep, pull, hold it in. Grind it, twist it, light it, take it deep, pull, hold it in. Grind it, twist it, light it, take it deep, pull, hold it in.
Wake and bake, don't break the chain. Smoke mystical, magical, Mary Jane. I enjoy the way you levitate my brain, penetrate the pain, keep me entertained. It's a bird, it's a plane, no I'm super high off a potent strain. It's a train wreck and the high staying. Caught the eye as I ain't playing. Eyes closed with the cold rips, blowing O's with whole zips. Blow smoke up the 4/5, then Morpheus into orbit. Move forth with the clouds floating. Chief it, breathe it in, hold it. Take a deep pull, then reload it. Legalize it, we're potent. Inhale in like it's oxygen, getting zoned off the intoxicant. Smoke a purple kryptonite, document trip tonight when we hotbox you in. So stoned, you can say I'm rocking it. The homegrown got me pop locking it, stashing it, passionately ashing it, getting smashed with it, strictly mashing it. Bully and bulb, I'm flashing it, sparking up ideas, we token. It's a way to get your mind open. I'm so gone cause we smoking.
Tampa got a hold on ya, going cold on ya. Stole on ya, graffiti scroll on ya. Murder she wrote on ya. Why? Cause she got the low on ya. Now she put the war on ya, slamming the casket door on ya. Tampa got a hold on ya, going cold on ya. Stole on ya, graffiti scroll on ya. Murder she wrote on ya. Why? Cause she got the low on ya. Now she put the war on ya, slamming the casket door on ya. Murderers you are not, killers take the shot. Hard lock those who thought justice will be forgot. Twisting your knot, lips in the lock. Corpse is gonna rock, stitches gonna talk. Business on the block, bitches gonna jock. Put you on the clock, tickets gonna top. Man, what the hell was that? That was a different song. I had to get it off my chest before I hit this bomb.
Pump it up, give me some love. Yeah, pump it up. 1, 2. I'm gonna ding with the mic to pass and the lights to pass. I'm gonna dream about the supreme math and the aftermath of my addict up in the attic. It was tragic, what happens to magic, panic to habit, habit to habit. I got it, don't want it, but you can have it. I'm a Jerry move, the dairy move. But I tell you the move, move out and boom. I'm flipping the bird, you heard the word. Don't get absurd, I might show you the moon. Wax down, follow the mile with the power name, go my pal. We'll golly smile when you get gouged. I stray for the slander. I'm an artist like Michelangelo. No, keep your hands up, don't say hate to a hold to the hang low with my halo. It's so hard to swallow the truth. It's so hard to swallow for the truth. It's black and subject. The black is sucking. Gotta recruit, need to fix how to fix, how to fit, misfit. No bitch, slip, you resist. I don't need a prescription, but this is your mission. Diligent. I laugh at all the suckers. suckers, cause this is what they all say. They'll gladly pay me Tuesday if I give them a style today. No can do, why can't you pick up a pen and the paper begin to run like, set about a lot, but that nigga don't forget I hate you. Run at that time with my gas, but it's that where you at on the Mac, I belong to Mac, I'm belly cool, drinking Kool-Aid, Kool-Aid ladies who sip for fun with a sip that fill your long glove. Here's a hot dog for your bun. Full HIPHOPCLAN. You know what I'm saying?
Everywhere I go with death on my shoulder. Come on in and meet my house sculptor. Everywhere I go with death on my shoulder. Come on in and meet your grim reaper. Everywhere I go with death on my shoulder. Come on in and meet my house sculptor. Everywhere I go with death on my shoulder. Come on in and meet your grim reaper. In the hour of meteor shower, see my animal anorexia, hexagon superbia, holding a cup of radiolaria, a cabinet of crabs. I am eating pastel seashells, transforming myself into dragonflies and insects, dancing in cobwebs. The cops never laugh last. Take a bath in acetone, you aluminum cyclops. Your iron jaw drops in a city of civilians of millions, transforming their inner needs into future trees that bring about the breeze. A pestilence of rotting corpses. I will take off my mask and drink from your flask, spit out the bones and make a graveyard for the dumb, deaf and blind that society's left behind. Reptilia that still won't get rid of ya, like radium pills or killers with drills. Haven't you found yourself dead, still unawake on Earth's quake? Sink beneath the depths of the ocean in a scientist's potion. Everywhere I go with death on my shoulder. Come on in and meet my house sculptor. Everywhere I go with death on my shoulder. Come on in and meet your grim reaper. Everywhere I go with death on my shoulder. Come on in and meet my house sculptor.
Wants to be a visionary. Coming through in the clutch isn't much. We are the ones that build it back up. In the spirit, inspiration, sackcloth, never slack off. Such a worn version of the cold world with a hat cough. Paid it at cost, sprayed it with exhaust, made it in a maze formation for them to get lost. The feeling is pure, love is unconditional, the rules are still traditional, winning unconventionally. Victory without a trophy for lugging. See, the litter's buzzing, look what the cat's rugging. Known them since I was 24, straight crushing. My cousins from different ovens, you might know of them. Keep cool, 2 Mex, it's so necessary. Kids asking where the office, the rest of the visionaries. Even the greatest take a hiatus. We had to humble ourselves just to create this.
This is a journey into the desert as I enter the measure on the back of a camel that was robotic, and I got it from a lizard man that came from a hole in the sky that came down in the prehistoric time with a holographic rhyme accelerating mankind from a grunting hunting caveman to an upright, more intelligent slave hand with obedience to follow an invisible diplomat. So follow my so you'll be punished in the desert storm, in the sand where the desert's warm, where the peasant's corn doesn't grow very well and there's a smell of frankincense. Frankenstein is a mummy in a different way, so save a dead pharaoh like your money in a recycle bottle with a genie in it. Wait a minute, watch out for that evil genie who offers a wish, but when you get what you wish for, you wish you never picked up that bottle of spirits. It's a burial ground, you're grounded. Put the marionette down, how it amounted. Puppeteer, can you lower this price here? I just met a man that came from the sky, and I can't lie, only told me we were puppets in the world, controlled by the greed and the girls and the government and the preservation of the list of people on the earth and the loss of the love due to the cost of the goods. Since our separation from our mother's womb at birth, the tomb was searched and I found this here, and I'll trade it for an explanation of the missing link. I'm missing your point, so I point this spear at your throat and I'll take it from you anyways, or there will be whips and running, for the ship is coming and I'm running out of fuel for my jet pack. So get back or suffer the wrath.
Prophet of God, in quest of the uttermost, long have you searched the distances for your ship, and now your ship is come, and you must meet those.
Oh, you know what this means. No supper for sub. Subtitle. It's your boy. Little heart attack going at it. D-Nap on the beat. Go forth and what? Go forth and thrash. 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 If you outbreak like a rash, you just go forth and thrash. 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 What more you want this straight from Thurston in the morning? Quick, like sport coupe with the spoiler. Scuffed up, race and don't move. Twin engine, no drag weight. maybe just a jet lag. Free rad state, accelerate, pass, blast, data, mace. That's what I'm talking about. And every composition that I've written to this date, maybe you'll receive it if I speak it at a frequent rate. Frequency 0368. We can see that you can't wait. Who can? But hey, the plan is don't lay. Just give them what they pray for, and maybe one day they may appreciate it. You shouldn't want to cut back just like a noise gate. Either all or nothing, do it up or do away with it. Only if you're stagnant would you find a way to stay with it. Put parallel to the Pacific, and it's nothing specific. You wanna get with it, I've got it, go get it. That just means that I can rip it to shreds for an exhibit. A habit, you can kick it if it makes you feel horrific. But those that live it, act, live it when those that don't go visit. Go forth and thrash, 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 go forth and thrash. Cut out your middleman, stab them with your right hand. Go forth and thrash, 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 go forth and thrash. That's all she wrote, and she left no space for a quote. Further into my world of rap, I have to retreat after I complete beats, write rhymes, to go to work to make ends meet. You may just faint from the heat. Python 10-2, I tend to getting rid of you. I jump up out, pull the ripcord for the parachute. Dip past the dividing lines, my suit has aeronautic design. So it's always a good sign. Deployed in your neighborhood, I'm just a void for what's good. Here to destroy like I should. Every envoy of a convoy gets an invoice from Conroy sent to the next of kin. All of your dough well spent. Where do I begin? Wherever I invade foreign terrain with any of my friends, you really don't need to have a brain to know. We all drop cranes to smash the show. This is all for LA, you know. Up north to DNA. Restructure your RNA. Now you're stone where you stay. It's all a better way. Way too cold, way out, way to go. Go away, go away. Go forth and thrash. 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 You may get erased if I put a chase. Go forth and thrash. 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 12,000 lashes to the back of any whack MC. Yeah. Your young friend, super subtitle. 25 years old. Smoke is smoke. Got this ready for DNA right here. Thirsting more, claim the phrase. 91 the year that punk broke. Go forth and thrash. Act savage. Here with the host. Yeah.
Agricultural trade, citrus disease, bacteria, resulting in the ecological planet, genetic enzyme, massive exterminated fracture, characteristic yellow suits and mottled leaves, infecting the forest with the newest biodiversity loss in a human health, sustainability of tree branches, ravaging the masses, with cancers and hidden mitigation, sustainability, caustic molting, shedding, dispersion, the invasive, fungal shuttle epidemic, spreading adaptable habitat, and every creation isn't impossible, that with the most invasive species on the soil, killing families in territorial domain, breaking down animal planes for enjoyment and profit, what despicable creatures we are, so blinded by our own bullshit that we can't see a destruction, and the ones that can pick up the miracle, feel helpless and go along with the human evolution of degradation and self-inflicted consequences. When the majority figures out that we have been cold-blooded to the earth goes, it's gonna leave his body in hundred rounds of positivity to change the direction. Plan so begin to speak, whispering knowledge in your filthy ear, uplifting the fear, pressing in the solar plexus of your brain, programming and erase them all. Violate the community of Gaia, violating our inner desire to release, break free, rehabilitate the fire, violating the community of Gaia, violate the inner desire to release, break free, rehabilitate the fire. Decimating our earth by plague, then you'll beg to get rid of the great regret, sloppy more tension than the morgue of our solar system. Spy with every like galaxy, the other beings must laugh at the stupidity, but amazed by our strength to remain static and keep charting the road with a cliff at the end. Minds over matter gets better, pitter patter, paddles all over the carriage, the ladder, the ladder, scattered the cross, like a people better watching the shadow, the teddy, your platter, shatters, dark, happening ever after, indicating affection, a part of the mind, amputated by the environmental transfer, defective from the pure, pulpers, exotic, alien pest, vegetation may be poisonous to starseed energy fields because of the chemicals and steroids pumped in without consented praise, reshaped by a deformed hand caused from nuclear waste, radioactive byproducts, keep all the chemicals in the sea drain and see what happens.
Straight. 4 rooms. I stay down below, downstairs, below everyone else. Alright, first. I spy on you in the basement. I pay rent, I'm a tenant. I gain acceptance with peers as a family friend. That way I got a great deal on a end table and a plus couch, black box cable, soundproof paneling, and big screen TV. $12,000 stolen stereo, 4 CDs. Lots of candles help keep the light bill down, you see. It's the hit if you live like I do, underground. No one thinks it's this hype. I hear if it's cracking through other rooms just by the pipes. I'm an introvert. I'm an introvert. What? I'm an introvert. Only at good guys and Radio Shack I flirt. I own a pet axolotl. It's a lizard. By day, I'm a data entry clerk. It's a living. Living below a gang of freaks has its misgivings. But I can keep a victim chained down here for weeks. How long can you keep a victim chained down here for? Chained down here for weeks. But I can keep a victim chained down here for weeks. Living below a gang of freaks has its misgivings.
I'm the bedroom where the dirt goes down, where the pillows talk when the girls take off the nightgowns. The walls shake if the sheets are occupied. If a couple makes it here, it's cause one of them lied. The one room in the house where most mistakes are made. At that moment when the sperm meets the egg, on the murder capital for disgruntled spouse. He's got the most to hide out of the entire house. Come up to the bedroom, it's a tempting offer. Come see why I'm popular, the best place to get conquered. Folks are known to score, but most are known to snore. Where the words I love you seem to strike a chord. Close the door and enter me. Come inside and feel the energy. Lie upon my bed, act freely. The bedroom where fools be double teaming.
Now when I'm in my quarters, I feel absolutely free to scratch my balls. I let out 5-second bellows, little peel of paint off the wall. Every time I have visitors over, they're quick to leave. They get mad, just cause some joiners of mine hit them in the head with each rotation of the ceiling fan. One lucky night I had a date over, a little foreplay, and then we got close. Then out of nowhere she screamed, I was like, what? A booger on the bedpost. She unleashed the backhand, got dressed and started leaving. Just before leaving the door, a sock flew on her head that was stuck to the ceiling. I'm on a roll 2 nights in a row, noticing my roommates are getting suspicious. I put my ear to a cup on the wall and heard him say, I want him evicted. Sitting by my bedside boiling inside feeling no love. To make my living I sit around all day and managed to make a total of 10 high-speed dubs. To my roommates I'm an eyesore, they all call me a slob. No job, no will, no desire, hide on the other side of a greasy doorknob. Even if they give me the boot, I'll never feel any resentment. Just leave me be in my cozy corner of the house with my equipment.
I'm a security guard. Every night I punch my time card. I get in at about midnight when the witching hours are. I love to monitor cameras, it's part of my job description. But my secret obsession, the art of voyeurism. I see everything you do, no need for looking through windows. Got lipstick lenses set up in every air vent in the chateau. The best thing about digital cameras, I can turn images into photos. I can make calendars of the freak bitches that strip while changing clothes. There's no use for this gun and this ammo, long you sit behind this panel. If you could see this with me, they'd all become your favorite channels. Oh please don't mind me girl, I'm just observing your worlds. Cause I'm not satisfied with mine, that's fine. Plus I'm here to protect and serve. It's in the perv in the basement, he's into the internet porn scene. I watch the player in the bedroom, right now she's caught a tag team. The slob in the loft was acting cool till the dude got caught with a backhand. This ain't a job but a paid hobby, where the benefits are cracking.
We're only man-made, only to be the evil man's slaves.
Marketing the monster.
We're only man-made, only to be the evil man's slaves.
Marketing